take the role of a silly clown, but I won't turn my back on life. One day I'll be rock forward. All I do is embrace the world that's wrong. Discord, preside society, your society, planting, Christian society, your society. I'm a fool, I know nothing, I take the role of a silly clown, but I won't turn my back on life. I'm a fool, maybe worthless, but it's the word created my brain. So all I do is take a fall and pray. Goodbye, never will see me looking who they don't want me to. Stop beating around the bush. Okay, I'm okay, but I guess that's just me. Nobody needs a blame for my fate. Don't be fake. Keep it real. Keep it real. I get a good vibe. Keep it real. Keep it real. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to hate myself. There's a law when you're holding the crush about something. I love my choices. I could have quit. I am just too cold metal. I don't be fake. Keep it real. Keep it real. I get a good vibe. Keep it real. Keep it real. I wanna just be a trigger with the brutish impulse. Trigger, the silent preacher. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me. Trigger, don't be curious about me. I don't want you to get hurt. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me. Never mind. I'm dirty. Splash, splash, splash. to put on my feet. I know me fake. Keep it real. Keep it real. I get a good vibe. You know zombies don't live in hurt just like that. I don't need you sympathy. Swing out with the brutish impulse. Swing out the silent preacher. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me. Swing out, don't be curious about me. I don't want you to get hurt. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me.
Hello everyone. Today we are here to do Striving for Progress 7. It's an intermediate and beginner event held by the EMEA FGC Discord server. I'll be commentating. My name is Gamma and I'll be commentating today. With me is Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie, that's right. I was here like 2 weeks ago. Maybe some of you remember. Looking forward to seeing what the players have in store for us.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting event today, especially looking at the first match, which ends up being Bridget versus Viken, which isn't something that you see very often. Like Bridget being a really new character, so it would be interesting to see if Stas is ready for the character.
Yeah, for sure. Like of course, yeah, with Bridget being a new character, she doesn't have a lot of presence in tournaments. But she's very popular just among the general public. So like eventually she's gonna have to turn up in a tournament somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. And I think we should be good to go. So feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the matchup, I feel like in general this might be in Viken's favor purely because of the fact that Bridget doesn't really have a very... Not really, because you can work around the parry with the yo-yo setups, because it's considered to be a projectile. It's just, mostly, I think, Viken's normals are just way better. Her round start is better as well. Like, Bridget has a really hard time dealing with her fire slashes round start. And in general, like, the damage output as well.
I see, yeah, that makes sense. You can already see the round side fire slash as well, yeah. Good corner pressure as well. I dabble like with Viken myself a little bit, and I think like the British Blanca ball is just so fun to carry. Like, ooh, that was a quick round.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes, especially like if you let Viken get going, it's really hard to escape her pressure.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, nice wake up parry. I love that.
Unfortunately, the throw whiffs, but still, Kaz is able to set up that pressure. Decides to go for the super.
For sure. Nice mash out.
Really nice challenge for the JS with their own JS.
Seen a lot of like jump JS here, indeed, or JH from the bottom.
Yeah. And
overhead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Looking at the first game, you can see that like Stas is able to like keep blocking Bridget until there's a gap to jump out, and a lot of the time, if she goes for the basic block strength, which is like close slash into 5HH, like there is a gap to jump out even if she does the yo-yo follow-up. So that's good awareness on Stas' part.
Yeah, for sure, and you can definitely tell, even though Bridget has on paper a really good toolkit, right, with a DP and good range, good corner pressure, mix-ups, but she has so little health, which you can really tell from this match as well.
Yeah, that's true. But again, like her pressure in general is pretty weak to FD and jump outs. You can use the upwards yo-yo to like challenge the jump-ins and stuff, but a lot of the time it's really tricky because if you do make a mistake on your own pressure, you might end up losing more than 50% of your life.
Yeah, I didn't see right now. Ooh, caught the back dash, eh?
Nice burst bait.
Yeah, very well done.
You can also see stats using the BRC on wake up to potentially react to the command grab,
I see,
which
I see.
was interesting.
I thought for a second that was like a missed Super PRC tech, but I don't think Vikings do that.
I mean, they technically can because any super with invulnerability can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just usually you wouldn't get BRC in that situation
Mm-hmm.
because BRC is only given on neutral, and in that case you would get BRC. Again, really nice 6-speed challenge on the slide from Bridget.
For sure, yeah, well done.
The slide in pressure usually has a 5-frame grab, so a lot of the time you can either trade with 5 frames or just 6 speeds occasionally. Although Bridget can delay her slide to make it so it beats 6 speeds occasionally.
Really?
So it's something to be aware of.
Is that from the 5P or the punch follow up? Like the stop after the...
Yeah. No,
I
no,
see.
if you just do it like on its own.
Oh,
You can
really?
just
Yeah.
you can control the speed of the slide, so if you do it slowly and the opponent weaves the 6P, you can punish it.
I see, I see. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm learning, I'm learning. Wow, interesting.
That's
That's
yeah.
plus on block, right?
Yeah, it's like plus, slightly plus, so
Yeah.
challenging there isn't the best idea.
But it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Nice air to air. Good conversion.
Again, I feel like Baiken is a character that you don't really want to go air to air against, purely because of the JS. It's like 7 frame startups, has really good range. Like, it loses to 6 speeds, but again, like, you don't want to go air to air against that button.
No, definitely not. JS is such a good button for jumping as well, you know, especially also for air to air.
Yeah, and Stats is actually closing into winning the set. They just need one hit at this point.
Yeah, there it is.
There
There's the JS. We called it.
Yeah, that's another issue with like Bridget. A lot of her normals have really high recovery, so you need to be really careful in neutral, especially against characters like Baiken that can cover a lot of like space really fast.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's kind of like the reason as well that I switched off of Ram to Testament, because like I really like whiffing Force Slash, and with Ram it just kind of feels like a death sentence, despite her being so good.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's debatable, but I'm not gonna go there.
That's fair. That's fair. It just like to me at least it felt like whiffing Force Slash is a bad idea.
Yeah. Just
right,
give me a second.
That was a quick set. So who do we have next up then?
Next up, we have SQ against Defend and Attack.
I see. Cool. All right.
I think both of them have played previously in this event, but I'm not too sure who they play. I don't remember.
I do actually remember SQ because I thought it was the SQ, the American SQ that plays around.
Yeah.
It's a different one. Yeah. That would have been weird if SQ was here.
Yeah, that would be odd. But I mean, they wouldn't qualify for this event regardless, because
for sure.
For this one we do it based off the rating update site, which is and the yellow cutoff is 1900.
Yeah, SQ definitely wouldn't qualify, but it's still a pretty high cutoff, which you can like tell from the players as well. Like, we've got some pretty good players in here, despite it being capped in 1900.
Yeah. Defend and Attack is joining the room, and it seems like they're a Geo player.
Alright.
In general, I feel like it's a character that people seem to think that got really nerfed this patch.
Yeah, I think like I'm curious to see how they're gonna structure their offense, because I don't know if this is a Testament thing, but a lot of the time I just spam 6P after like 5H or something, or 5S, and I just counter whatever special they put out, right?
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Yeah. Sometimes I see them kind of adapt and then just going for a grab or something. I'm curious to see what kind of offense they're running.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like we're gonna get a Faust against the Geo matchup. Can't say I've seen too much of it to know like what's gonna happen, but we're about to see.
Yeah, me neither. I'm looking forward to this one. Seeing a Faust. I think like 2 weeks ago we also had a lot of Fausts in the top 8. I think.
Yeah, there are quite a few like really good, solid Faust players entering this event. One of them being like Easy that we might get to see later in the event.
Oh yeah.
Really nice conversion of 5k counter with anti-air.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, gets the side switch.
But does get the trumpet as a consolation prize.
Yeah, the minions over there messed up the timing for the throw, making it whip.
Another good conversion.
Yeah. In general, like so far, SQ's conversions have been really nice, managing to convert like from all the 5k counter hits into full combos. Oh, unfortunately, the hammer drops and like stops you.
That's a good cover for sure. Another one. Doesn't work out this time. Nice air to air into combo.
Again. Oh, that's a bit tricky. Because you don't expect the command grab when you're like, see the weights flying down. A lot of the time, Faust players would just wait for them and backdash.
I see, that makes sense. I've actually never noticed it too much. The explosion after the windscreen.
Yeah. One of the like best interactions with Faust, in my opinion, is when you manage to get the Afro and stay with it until you win the round. Like the windscreen is always so fun to watch.
Yeah, it happens with Viking's tether as well. If the opponent's tethered and they win, then they'll have the tether for the entire outro cutscene.
Faust in general, I feel like this patch especially is a bit really awkward to approach. A lot of his items got somewhat buffed, especially like Mini Faust. It made the matchup way more annoying in my personal opinion.
I think, yeah, for sure. Like he's definitely a character that you need to learn the matchup against because he's got such unorthodox movement. You know, with what is it that he does? Is it like jump JS? It's like diagonal down dive. And then of course the like bomb bag that he has. It's like it can be like he has some really good offense from the air.
Yeah. And again, like you can see the Mini Faust interrupting the Geo's jump. Sorry, or kick special.
Yeah, Mini Faust can also like be a toss-up sometimes. There's some moments where walks towards the opponent and then he just fucks up somewhere else.
Yeah, like at this point it messed up with the command grab, making it whiff. But a real nice one slump setup from SQ.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like Faust has a lot of like situational stuff that doesn't come up very often. So like being able to set it up properly and take advantage of it is pretty impressive.
Yeah, for sure. Like wall slump setups, like in general, I've been seeing a lot more, not just on Melee, and Chaos. I've seen some wall slump setups with gold loos as well. That was really funny to see.
Yeah, that's true. Chip has some a lot as well that like I think like the characters that use it most are Eno, Chip, I've seen Milia use it occasionally, and Happy Chaos.
Yeah, Happy Chaos for sure. I mean, he gets so much off of wall slumps. A good keep away game now. I'm actually curious, you know that the Faust 2K, right? It's the one that hits 3 times, is like he does the kick, like, ooh, nice one. He does the kick downwards, right? Is that actually a low?
Yes, it's a low.
Wow.
I'm not sure if all 3 hits are lows. I think they are. Oh wait, no, you mean the J2K, the one that he slides down?
Oh no, it's a standing one, or crouching kick.
Oh no, yeah, the crouching K, this one.
Yeah.
The crouching K is 3 lows, I believe.
Interesting. It looks like it should be a mid, at least the first 1-2 hits.
Yeah. Anyway, we got SQ on match point at the moment. Nice barrier 2P from defend and attack.
Yeah, there's the super PRC.
Yeah. Faust is a character that uses it like really often because he has a lot of invulnerability frames on his super. It makes it easier to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's it for this match.
Alright, well played.
Really impressive showing from SQ, but at the same time can't really discredit defendant attempts.
For sure,
They
yeah.
played really well as well.
Yeah, from both players, for sure.
Next up on stream, we're gonna have Gibi against Takurita. Again, not too familiar with the players, but I'm sure we'll see who they play really soon.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, Gibi seems to have joined the room already, and they're playing Nago.
Alright, interesting.
A controversial character, if I may say so, this patch specifically.
Yeah.
They did get quite a bit of love, while at the same time some players still say that they got nerfed overall. There was a video of Hatashi saying that this patch is harder to play and like relies on meter management way more. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but
yeah, I'm not too sure myself either. I mean, like I only recently really started learning the Nago matchup, so you know, paying attention to the blood war as well. It's really useful to pay attention to blood. But yeah, I'm not too sure actually how much he changed the previous patch.
Yeah, like this patch at least, because I can cancel like forward Fukyo into specials, it's you need to pay attention to the blood more, because when he's low on blood, you don't want to challenge the forward Fukyos. Because it's really risky if they decide to go for a cancel.
Yeah, yeah. Also, you know, of course, burst being probably your best tool against Nago in this matchup.
Yeah, like when used properly, it's really important. It's really strong, especially if you know that they do a bit too many specials and they are gonna pop. You can burst to push them away from you.
Yeah,
and basically most characters can win the round because Nago deals 50% of his own life while in blood state. Yeah. And also, it's important to note that this patch specifically, the blood pop itself got way more negative. I believe it's like around -12 at the moment.
Oh,
so you can punish it way easier than you used to before.
Good.
Looks like we're gonna have Nago against Mei. I know that. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that match before.
Yeah, I think a lot of Mei players don't really like it. It's understandable because Nago 5k is really good against like the S-Dolphin RPS that they like to go for, because it hits really far and can challenge a lot of the follow-ups. And at the same time, I think Mei can have a hard time dealing with stuff like Nago's 5H in high blood as well. So just approaching Nago while he is in high blood can be tough.
Yeah, that makes sense. And of course, your air approaches as Mei are really snuffed out by 2H as well.
Yeah, but at least this time, like this patch, they nerfed the hurt box on 2H, so they might be able to slide under it with 3S.
I see. Burst immediately off the table.
Yeah, again, you can see that Gibi challenging the Dolphin with 2S, not really letting Takurita get away with anything.
Great pickup on the close flash there. Nice 6p. That's clean.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ballsy. I like that.
Yeah. Nice 3k. And in general, like, I think Mei actually wins the round start against Nago because she has really good ways to challenge DP. Like 2S, I believe, beats it.
Interesting. Yeah, if you don't have anything that beats DP on round starts, you know, it usually looks pretty rough for you.
Yeah, still, you can see that once Nago gets going, it's really hard for Mei to deal with it.
Yeah, for
Usually, maybe if you have like a DP, it's a bit easier because you can try to guess in different gaps, but with Mei, it's really hard. But on the same side, like Mei's 5k got really nice buffs this patch. Like she benefits quite a bit from the light counter it changes, because she can link 5k counter it into 6H to get really insane combos, damage-wise.
Did not
that
know
she couldn't before.
Interesting. Can you option select it, or do you just have to react to the 5k counter hit? Oh, a switch to Biken.
I think you can buffer it, but not too sure.
I see. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I'm gonna see if the bike is gonna work out for them. But so far it seems pretty grim. But I still believe. Oh, nice air throw.
They tried. Give it tried to do OTG into RC into the second OTG, but it seemed to whiff.
I see. Oh, nice delay.
Yeah, that's the forward flicker into Beyblade that covers so much distance. Made a lot of Nago's like bad matchups way better. Like he used to struggle quite a bit against characters like Zato and Axel, but now he can snipe them out from full screen away when he has blood, so the matchups feel way more even at the moment. But nice reversal from Takurita.
Yeah, that worked out for him.
But yeah, this
decides
to do the RC to add this extra damage, opting not to go for the wall break super.
Curious if we're gonna see another switch or if they're gonna stick with Baiken. Looks like they're gonna stick with Baiken. I'm actually not too sure if this matchup is in Baiken's favor. It might be more in Baiken's favor than in May's favor.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either, to be fair.
I do feel like that parry can really mess with Nago's pressure. So I feel like it might be a better option.
Yeah, that's true, because a lot of Nagos really like doing mythic close slash and parry counters it quite well.
But of course then you're gonna be aware of the bite Oki as well.
Yeah, in general it's a really risky option. But like from experience, people tend to respect the parry way more than they need to. So I can understand the switch to Baiken in this case.
Yeah.
Fire Slash being a really good round start as well, only at 9 frames startup. I'm sure it fits most of Naga's options. And you can see the parry being used quite effectively in this situation.
Yeah, it does seem like it's really working out for him. Oh, that's a burst.
Yeah, manages to bait the burst. And that's it for the set.
Alright. Well, GG's for both players.
Yeah. You can. Oh, I just want to point out during the last interaction, after you RC and the opponent decides to burst while you're RCing, you can actually see the animation, so you can react to the animation of the burst and bait it like on the spot. So that's something to look out for when you use RC in combos. Just wait 1 second before moving to see what your opponent is doing. That can be really important in some cases.
Yeah, true. And if you can get the the red RC explosion to be in range, you can also see if it hits or not, as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next up on stream, we got Mitrigon against El Rovino, and it seems like we're gonna have a RAM mirror, which should be fun to watch.
Interesting. I actually do like back from when I played RAM, I felt like RAM mirror is pretty fun to play. Like it felt fair, you know. You both have bullshit corner pressure. You both have crazy range in neutral, and stupid Rekka RPS. Yeah, I like RAM mirrors.
Yeah, I heard it quite a bit actually that like Rams don't mind the mirror as much. But like on paper, I don't think Ram has the very good tools to deal with her own pressure, because her 2K 2D can be a bit stubby at times.
That's true. Yeah, they don't always link, and 2K is oh, nice Rekka cancel. 2K is pretty short range as well, but she actually, like, before everyone could 6P the sword touch, she had some really good tools actually. Like her 6P is pretty good in neutral, not as much for anti-airs, but she could do a delayed down roll, which would beat the sword in older versions.
Yeah. Now we can see El Rovino. Oh, really nice fire slash to get out of the pressure, but doesn't manage to get out.
Nice back throw. Right, we're gonna see some pressure from the other side. Nice reaction, alright.
I thought they
almost
might
fell
not
over
have the
there.
time.
Yeah.
So dash up throw is gonna end the round. 1 round apiece. Really close game so far.
Oof, nice XP into conversion.
Yeah, manages to get the side change and get set up their pressure into wall break with super. Opts not to go for the safe jump, which is an option that Rams like to do a lot.
True, I mean, you know, of course, Mordo is a really good reversal super.
I think in general you want to do the laser beam now, don't you? Because it deals more damage than the Mortabata.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the laser super does more damage, but Mortabato is just, I think it's like 7 startup and then +2 after the animation, so it's super fast for a reversal super. Covers a lot of range as well.
Yeah, I can get that.
Mm-hmm.
I think one interaction that's pretty important to like understand in the RAM matchup is the Rekka cancels that she does.
Oh yeah.
Usually, paying attention to the meter is pretty important because a lot of Rams won't go into Rekka 3 if they don't have meter to make it safe.
Yep. Yep.
So if you wanna, you can pay attention to the RAM player and like notice when they like to cancel the Rekka into a special and challenge it more effectively.
Great bait. That's free. Free bait. But yeah, for sure, you gotta pay attention to the meter, and but that also makes it so like even if they immediate super, damn.
I thought it might not wall break, honestly.
Yeah, it's very deceptive. These break counters, they're not easy, man. This is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's like 2-frame links. Opts
Yeah.
not to go for the wall break for the super wall break, I mean. 6 PRC, and now I'm not sure fond of Rams using the sword toss in neutral
Yeah,
because
that's
usually, usually that makes their pressure way weaker. Because Fire Slash and Type Slash without the swords become way weaker.
Yeah, it's definitely a risk you're taking if you're throwing your sword mid-screen. It could be useful against like zoners, for example.
Yeah, like I can understand in situations, especially if characters like to do setups. Like, it's sword toss initially is really strong against characters like Jacko. If they throw a minion, you can toss it on reaction to beat it out. Same thing with Bridget on her yo-yo setup in the air. But in general, it's way more beneficial to keep the swords
Yeah,
because if you throw them in, usually it's hard to get them back afterwards as well.
for sure, it's very risky, and I also feel like when a ram throws her sword and she cannot like easily get it back, she'll, or at least this is what I kind of caught myself doing. I usually overextend it a lot, so you can just catch him like running in with a 2K for example. Oh, from a bit farther that would have bombed us. Oh, nice bait. Back throw. Sorry,
Really
remind me.
convincing ground for Mithrigon this time around. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, what the score was? I'm kind of not paying attention.
Oh, the score is 2-0, I believe,
Oh, really?
for El Rovino. So this is match point. Not match point because they need. Yeah,
Yeah, just like two more wins.
2 more rounds for El Rovino. And Mithrigon has to win this one to stay.
That's a good option to keep. Ooh, yeah, another one. There's always a gap in there. You gotta be aware.
I think the only way that Ram can like bait out supers in that case is if she goes for the flip kick into PRC, or just does PRC after the what they call it, the Rekka cancel itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it would work against reversal supers. I know that it works against instant block throw.
Yeah.
First time I saw that, I was just like amazed at the. I mean, there's no way that they reacted to it. I felt like, but then like I don't know. There's no other way.
Yeah, like wait, you mean with the supers or what? What exactly do you mean?
No, as like to do dash cancel flip on reaction to the instant block.
Yeah, I think it's actually doable because you see it on screen, pop up on screen quite a bit. Like you need to be looking out for it to do it, but you might be able to buffer it maybe.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd be able to. True.
Because there are people doing it quite consistently, like at top level.
All right. Next up is a chip. Seems like.
Yeah, we're gonna have Chip against Leo next up.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, I think this matchup is not liked very much by Chip players.
I can imagine, yeah, with the flash kick being so good to get out of chip pressure and chip needing very little damage to die.
Yeah, and at the same time, Chip dealing not that much damage and Leo being quite bulky.
Yep. Yeah, I think if I was a chip player, I wouldn't like this matchup myself.
Outside of that, I think Chip in general struggles quite a bit from really fast recovering close. Like 2K is usually a really good option against it to check dashes and stuff, because it can go under some options in certain situations, and Leo's 2K has quite a bit of range, so I can imagine that can be quite problematic to deal with as well.
I see, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see if Chip can hold his own. It is like I do think it's pretty impressive to see a Chip just completely mix you to death, and just never lose their pressure. It's a bit annoying to be on the receiving end, but seeing it happen from a spectator's point of view is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's the scary part, when Chip just gets you in the corner, starts doing the frame traps that like it seems like he can do forever without stopping.
Yeah, starts air twerking on you. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, and it's really hard to like figure out the gaps unless like you're really used to not necessarily Chip, but also the player playing them, because there's a lot of different setups that people like to do.
Yeah,
I think Chip in general is somewhat similar to Milia, where every player has their own spin on the character and some different setups that they enjoy doing. So a lot of the time it ends up being a player matchup rather than a character matchup.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially with both of them having so many tools. I feel like either there's just some tools that you as a player will want to use more because you feel like they're either more fun or they're more effective, but also maybe representing all of the possible options that the character has can be very overwhelming for you as the player, right?
Yeah, and Chip is a character that really does a lot of mental stuck on pressure. Because of all the options that he has. He can decide to frame trap you, or go into Alpha Blade, or do a command grab. And Rekka 3 being like way faster now with this patch makes it so much harder to deal with. But at the same time, because usually they do Rekka 1 or Rekka 2 before it, it's somewhat telegraphed. But
that's true, yeah.
It's still not the easiest thing to block.
Yeah, and especially in those like high mental stack situations, suddenly slow command grabs become very effective.
Yeah, that's true.
Also the case for Leo, I suppose. I mean, actually, I guess, could you react to Leo's command grab in back turn? I can't say I've tried before.
I'm not entirely sure. Wait, no, you can, because it's really slow, and you can also throw him out of it.
That makes sense.
It doesn't have throw invulnerability.
Yeah, but of course with Leo having 5-way mix, it's really hard to... Oh, already in back turn. Gonna play neutral with it, interesting. And it works out, no burst. Nice 6 speeds. Can't believe that beats flash kick.
Yeah. Nice 6p. 5p, I guess, but again,
yeah,
it's
back turn 5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's effectively a 6p because it also has upper body invulnerability.
Does it? I didn't know. I thought it was just... Oh, interesting.
Leo is the only character that has like 2 6ps, basically. One of the reasons that make him one of the best characters in the game, or at least used to last patch.
It's a pretty careful pressure. There's still like plenty of gaps where he could theoretically flash kick, of course, but he did get thrown out of it a while ago.
Yeah.
And of course, with flash kick not being a DP input, left-right mix-ups aren't going to be very useful.
Yeah, it makes the move really strong, and at the same time, because you don't have to press forward during it, it's way harder to mess up the input itself.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you try to do 6 to 3 DPs, the forward, the 6 comes out first before the other input, you don't do it clean enough, and you just get hit.
We're gonna see some Leo mix.
Oh, very nice parry.
That was dirty. Like last time when he was in back turn, he immediately mashed out, right? So now he just opts to immediately do the deflect. That was really good.
Yeah. And I think that I didn't really notice, like, initially when I was thinking about the matchup. I feel like Leo's, not the block stance that he gets after either pressing flash slash or heavy slash can be pretty good in the matchup, because it's really good as a tool against players that like to be in the air a lot, because you can just counter the air approach and then do a follow up into back turn stance.
Let's see, that makes sense. I could.
It is though. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just done talking.
Oh yeah, like the stance is weak to lows because it can get hit by lows, but it beats out all the overheads or the normals. Very nice, like the usage from Sneaky not letting the 5D reach in that scenario.
Yeah, that was very good. No, right here. Still leaving quite like I feel like a lot of gaps in the pressure, which I would be very scared of this chip.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, usually if Chip does Draco 1, he's safe enough where the DP, he'd be able to block the DP. So it's not that bad of an option to do.
I see, that makes sense. Ooh. Alright, save jump I suppose.
Yeah, the frame trap cutting Leo out. Really nice burst to keep the corner.
Yeah, was that intentional? It looked so, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is, because if you burst the second hit of the wall run from Chip, it usually puts him in the corner. So that's a spot. And I know that Dokuno, he's actually Patachu's brother, and Patachu is a really strong Chip player in EU, so I'm sure that he knows the matchup really well. Because they must have played quite a bit. Yeah, like you can notice the block stance being able to catch Chip's JS there quite effectively.
I can see it now, yeah. Seems to opt to go for more lows as well now because of it.
Yeah. But like another weakness that Chip has, his lows don't really have that much range. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Yeah, too strong.
It's actually, like, someone pointed out to me a while ago, it's kind of funny how 2D, like, of course all 2Ds are low, right? But Leo just hits you in the stomach.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can tell that Dokino has some chip matchup knowledge. But of course, as you said, it's very much a player matchup, which you can also tell as well. No burst there. Nice match. Curious to see if he can bring it back. Ooh. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, the flash kick. Such a good like tool for Leo, especially that he manages to get like his win condition of it. Yeah, like he can go into back turn stance and get a meaty 5k.
Ooh. Gets the big punish as well. You hate to see it.
Yeah. A lot of the times, if you don't have meter, like just doing a charge dust is the optimal punish to burst. Because they tend to deal quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, they do. No, that was pretty clean, I gotta say.
Was that 3 games or
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I feel like it was 3, but I'm not too sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems to have been 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
But still, the games were pretty close from Sneaky.
Yeah, for sure. I think both players played very well, despite it being a 3-0. You know, I feel like the chip matchup really came in helpful for Dokino.
Yeah, it really did.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it is a difficult matchup, so
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also seeing that the resident Guilty Gear YouTuber Gecko is also joining the tournament.
yeah, they've been appearing quite a bit like in this intermediate brackets and doing quite well. I think they got top 8 at one point.
Oh, nice, nice. Maybe we'll see some plays from him at some point tonight. Would be cool.
Yeah, if they keep winning, we might see them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it takes in this event.
That's true. That how tournament works.
I think they are playing Baiken at the moment.
Yeah,
Or
I think they switched from Geo to Baiken because of the Geo nerfs.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I still just don't understand the flip kick nerf. Like I remember allowing that to make sure I can interrupt it, but now you can either interrupt or just block and then punish.
Yeah, it's -5 at the moment. But again, the changes that they made to the move makes it so you can control the speed of the move, so it can hit cross up occasionally when you're not ready for them.
I see. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like sneaky RC setups that Geo can do with it,
Interesting.
like mix things up. But most of the time, it's better not to go for and just go for the regular finishes with the 236k or the move that leaves you plus. I'm not sure what the input for it is.
Me neither. It's the spin kick though, right?
Yeah, the drill kick.
Yeah, the drill kick. Yeah, and the other one's roundhouse. I always just call it roundhouse, spin kick, and flip kick.
Yeah, that's the easy way to do it, just visually, whatever happens. So it looks like we're gonna have a Bicon against Kai coming up.
Yeah, it
Not
would be.
entirely-
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I'm not entirely sure how the matchup goes, but Kai can actually invalidate Bicon's parry on Oki because they usually like to go for the charged damage, so that parry doesn't work against it.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah. Like speaking of Oki, I would like it would be cool to see, Baiken parry one of Kai's DPs at some point.
Yeah,
Interaction.
a lot of like Bicon's setups lead her into save jumps, so defending against her is really risky.
That's true. Oh, nice backdash throw. This guy might have played Nago at some point.
Oh, I think partly the RC was there to bait out the burst, but
What the hell is that combo?
yeah. Apparently Kai is really fun to play this patch.
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, that was a charge dust and a dash cancel in a quarter combo.
Oh, nice air grab from the Viking player.
That was great. Nice.
Really nice 6p on the JS.
Yeah.
In general, that's like the one weakness the move has because it has no disjoint. If you're ready for it, you can technically 6p it quite effectively. But again, it's hard to get consistently.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, let me see that save jump, of course.
Yeah.
Nice throw tech, of course, Kai's being serial throwers.
Yeah, and nice interruption with the stand dipper against the tether.
I see.
Ooh, very smart RC to get away from the 6p.
Yeah, that was crazy good.
Delayed Yazan-san. Tries to go for a second sneaky one, but the Kai player was ready. Into // to close the game.
Yeah, that was a good backdash. I actually remember like Gestalt from 2 weeks ago. They were pretty solid on that Viking.
Yeah. I feel like in round starts, again, // is a really great option for a Bicon that probably only loses to stuff like 6p. Although against some characters it just like clashes instead, so you need to do dash 6p to beat it. But I'd imagine that Kai doesn't have that issue because his 6p is quite good.
Yeah, but he might actually be able to just walk back with punish. That's usually what I do on Testament. It works really well against, like really well. You don't get a counter hit, of course, but
But you punish it and discourage Bicon from doing it, which is also quite a big win.
That's true.
But yeah, there we go, the //
such a good option.
Yeah, it really is. 9 frames, really good distance, quite a bit of discount as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nice awareness from Gestalt, blocking Father Arc high because without the static state,
Mm-hmm.
Kai is actually minus after the Father Arc if blocked high, so you can challenge it afterwards.
That's true. I do feel like usually when I've tried, I actually get a counter hit, but I might not be paying attention to whether I'm shocked or not.
Yeah, you have to be not shocked and you have to block it high.
Yeah,
And Kai is -1, so usually you want to press a 5-frame button.
I
or
see that.
faster.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that was a dirty 6p.
Yeah, very nice 6p. And with Viken having a really nice like 5-frame and the 4-frame option now, with the current patch, she has really good ways of challenging it.
I see. That makes sense. For the longest time, I thought like, and maybe you thought as well. I thought that Foodwork was an overhead.
Yeah, that was like the first few months of me playing this game.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I think because he didn't used to have Foodwork, he had Buitsever instead, right?
Yeah. Which was way slower, but was an overhead indeed.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the combo due to tether, which is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, I love biking tether combos, like especially after like a counter hit 6H or 2H.
Yeah, and you can see Baz actually actively challenging the tether with Stand Dipper, which seems like a good option, and manages to get like a round of really nice pressure into Super as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Making the score 1-1.
Very nice. Hey, you gotta hand it to Kai players, like they do the fundamentals really well. With a lot of characters, you can just kind of do whatever's strong on them. You don't really have to learn all of the fundamentals. But on Kai, it's just if played with full fundamentals, he's really strong.
Yeah, because his normals are really great, and you can if you manage to be really solid in your general gameplay, you can whiff punish a lot, and 6H counter it does quite a bit of damage, regardless of what Kai players might say. That he might have low damage or anyway. He's a really solid character overall. Just like he's supposed to.
Yeah, true. Also, I think he has some good meme potential with stuff like 3,000 overheads from JD and Dragon Install, of course, being not per se a good move, but it can be fun.
I mean, it's not that bad this patch because it's actually the activation is actually plus.
Really?
So they can go into it from any block string, and they're quite strong during it as well, making most of their specials plus and dealing a lot of chip damage.
I see. Oh,
yeah, the YRC was really necessary there because that was the only way to get out somewhat safely.
Yeah. Well, of course, you do get a pretty big meter penalty, but of course, if you would have otherwise died, then it's a pretty easy decision to just YRC.
Yeah. But again, it was a bit scary because I believe Viken did close slash before that, so they could have baited it. Usually, you don't want to burst or YRC after close slash or 5k since they are jump cancelable.
That's true. Yeah. Ooh, shame. Would have almost seen that weird ass icon that we have.
Yeah, Kai deciding to go for the burst and return to neutral, press into Stand Dipper. Yeah.
Great Stun Dipper.
Oh, that's unfortunate. The DP doesn't get punished.
That should be it, yeah.
Yeah, nice conversion.
Yeah.
You can see how Stand Dipper can be really good in this matchup, going under stuff like H Cavalry and managing to punish a lot of Viken's options from quite a good distance.
Yeah, Stun Dipper is a crazy scary button.
The only issue with the move is that occasionally, depending on the spacing, the second hit might not connect even though the first one did hit.
Yeah.
So if you don't have meter, it's a risky option to go for, even if it's for a punish.
That's true. Yeah, it'd be cool to see actually I haven't done a lot of research on Kai's, but is there like a player that has some Ume Stun Dippers, just raw Stun Dipper, no RC, and it hits every time? I know Flash Master is good, but...
I'm not too sure. I know that there are guys who enjoy to do DPs way too much. Zed, if you know him, a Russian Kai player, really enjoys doing TK DP on Aki.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's an interesting option because it beats out stuff like wake up throws because you are airborne for it, but it's still really scary to do.
Yeah.
And then there's also Churara. I think they are a Japanese kite player that like really enjoys doing DPs in general. So stuff like dash up DP is common in there as well.
That was a crazy interaction. I already forgot what happened. It was like what is it? Whiff something into gold burst. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, Kai getting a gold burst and getting parried afterwards. Really
Oh,
nice
yeah, that was-
conversion into wall break.
Nice air throw.
I really like the option of BRCing after wall break because it lets you react to what your opponent does because of the slowdown most of the time. Oh, and yeah, Stand Dipper catching back and yet again.
Yeah. Also, just now we saw a double TK Yosen no meter. That's ballsy.
I mean, it is way better this patch. I think they made the move safer on hit and on block, so
That's
again, I think it's like the same idea as the TK ATP. You do the second Yazansen in case the opponent tries to throw, because you get a counter hit and can convert into a full combo.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
We can see here Stand Dipper going actually the 5/ with Viking, which I didn't expect would work. And yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. What? There's no
Oh,
way.
that actually gets the wall break, wall stick from that. And I
Yeah,
think the score is 2-2 now.
All right. Really close. You know, sometimes I hear people say that Kai plays like white bread in a glass of water, but you know, looking at this gameplay, he looks really fun.
Yeah, he really does.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets quite a bit like of mid-screen. His conversions mid-screen are really nice. He gets wall break from quite a few ranges if he has meter with Ride the Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like this fight just gave him some really fun tunes that he can play around with.
Duel 1.
Oof.
2H round start to expecting the backdash, which seems to work.
Mm-hmm. So it's a bit.
Really nice JS onto the burst bait.
That's a great burst bait, yeah. Again,
That's a
the
tricky
concept-
setup to block because they can actually, depending on certain situations, they can also make it hit same side.
Really?
So yeah, it can be really tricky. Although the cross up is like a way more common option.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah. I've only ever seen it cross up actually myself.
Oh, Yazansen in the air trying to catch a button.
Mm-hmm.
It would be interesting if it worked.
Yeah, for sure. I do like the you know.
Oh.
the yellow.
Unfortunately, the super was a bit too slow to punish the fireball.
Mm-hmm. Still got a jump in there, luckily. Nice 6 speed. To just walk up throw. Ooh.
Yeah, and then
see.
again, when you got the safe jump in and you're like blocking, just mixing up your options is really key with Viking because she has so many. And sometimes doing like the less optimal option can be really good as well.
What the? No way. That burst bait was crazy.
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be like a Yozan-san, but they messed up the input.
I see. I actually think for that like same side or crossed up setup, I think I do remember Steve, and it's like either super jump up or super jump forward.
Yeah, that might be it. Oh,
That's it.
managing to steal the round.
Yeah. Going to the last round of the last match.
Nice 6p against Yozan-san. Manages to catch the backdash.
Yeah, very well done. Keeping each other out a little bit.
Yeah,
That's punishable. Yeah.
I think he was expecting maybe Kabaddi or some sort of button from back and that never came up.
That was ballsy, that throw.
Yeah, you can see that Kai actually can stay at range just where the parry will reflect the attack but won't actually punish it, so...
Let's see. It seems pretty good against parries. Oh, is that gonna
Yeah.
catch?
No,
No.
it's not long enough. Oh,
Oh, that
that
should be it.
actually wasn't a punish.
Damn.
So I guess the Viking just decided not to block high, which is understandable. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you just get hit.
I get called by it all the time, to be totally honest.
Yeah, there are like certain moves in this game that are so slow that you get hit anyway.
Yeah, they really are. But really well done from both players. It was a really close match.
Yeah,
You
really
know,
good set.
yeah, nothing to scoff at.
Again, like going back to the topic a bit, I personally, for me, because I like to fuzzy block a lot, like moves like Gold Lucius 8 for 2H get me every time because I block low and then by the time the attack actually hits, I'm already blocking high.
I see, I see.
And I can't seem to get myself to fix that habit.
Uh-huh.
It's a bit annoying, but we'll live. Not
Yeah,
when we get hit, but outside of that, we're good.
yeah, practice makes permanent, or at least that's what I've been told.
Yeah,
it can really
I
mess
think
you up if you learn the wrong thing.
funny you mentioned that because I'm pretty sure that Hotashi made a video about it like yesterday.
I think I actually got it from that one. But yeah, it made a lot of sense that it's really hard to unlearn something, right? So you got to be like relatively careful when you're learning tech.
Yeah, that's the thing that like bothers me a bit when I try to pick up a character that is new and there's not much known about them. I tend to start figuring out really goofy stuff that later I have to get rid of.
Yeah, I can see that. I think
Looks like
there's-
we got the Chimera up next, which is interesting.
that's interesting. Yeah, I'm curious to see. The mirror meshes, of course, being a great source for meme interactions, like brain cell sharing interactions. They're just like 2K 2D and they both clash and then they like wake up super or something. Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Surprisingly enough, Kai actually can punish direct light quite well, again, at least when they're not in shock state, because Standiver is 5 frames. So, and direct fire is now -6, so technically he could punish it.
Interesting.
Interesting option to go for charge stunnage from like not far away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're seeing a dragon
Yeah,
install. Let's go.
dragon install.
Oh.
I think that TP was a misinput. And this isn't looking too good for
Yeah, we're not having a
Sam
great
KH.
time.
Max Interrupter on the direct fire. Ooh, and the super conversion is gonna manage to kill the round.
Yeah, yeah,
Kill the round, sorry.
Yeah. Would be cool to see a double DI at some point. Something like that.
Yeah, there we go. Double 2S.
Yeah.
2K to the manages to get the DP out.
Right.
6H, such a good button. Doesn't manage to get the conversion. I'm actually surprised the charge stunnage was fast on recovery to block that.
Yeah.
Tries to block the bait, but they don't let it go. That's the thing with like burst baits. I feel like you need to figure out the player really fast, and if you notice that they're not falling for burst baits, just go for the damage. It's not worth like losing your pressure for it, because
Yeah.
I see a lot of players just keep doing burst baits and YRC baits, like respecting meter way too much and losing rounds of that.
Yeah, yeah. If they're not bursting in the places where you're baiting, then yeah, you're just losing pressure, which I fall into a lot as well.
Yeah, a lot of the time just taking the damage and forcing the burst out is more important, because if you never force them to burst, they will never burst regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you keep baiting, they're not gonna burst, so force them to burst and then you can get into the mind games afterwards.
That's true. Yeah. At least it's off the table then. Oh, that's not good.
I think they've done that option quite a few times already, and I'm curious to see if it's like a specific answer that just hasn't been working out so far.
Maybe they'll indeed, like they might have lapped the Kai matchup. It's just not working out in their favor.
Yeah, because I'd assume that stuff like that is pretty spacing dependent, and they might just be a bit too far away.
Oh, great DP. Another one.
Oh, that's tricky. Yeah, it doesn't have the meter to get the super and probably get the set, but still, really nice jump by JH to take the stun dipper.
Yeah, great.
And then doing a DP for style points afterwards.
For sure. Another DP. This
managing to confirm the 2K into the knockdown after the light counter it. That's one thing that's really nice about this patch. If you're actually watching out for them, light counter it, you can just combo into 2K to the most of the time.
I see.
You can somewhat hit confirm them now. Tries to go for a fast RC low, but messes it up somehow.
Yeah, it was a great interrupt with a 5P though.
Yeah. That's another really sneaky thing that Kai players like to stand the per into PRC throw. Because you generally don't expect the throw coming. You think that they're just gonna press a button, but yeah, throw catches me quite often.
Yeah, those Kai players really do like their throws.
Oh, too far away to get the 5K follow up.
Some great spacing from.
Nice burst fade. Manages to get the wall break. Now they just need one more interaction to win the round.
Yep.
The game, sorry.
It does look like they have the edge in neutral. Ooh. No punish though.
Kai's CP is actually a bit strange to punish because it can cross you over sometimes.
That's true.
Ooh. Gets the top dust but doesn't have the middle to convert.
That was really well played.
Yeah.
Was that a run back? Was that like a what do you call it again?
Yeah, I think it's 1-1 now.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, we're gonna see another 2S again? No, just patient? Alright.
Nice change over the fireball.
Really careful against each other. Nice throw, man.
Yeah, I can understand Sam Cage playing really like safely now because has like really hasn't been scared of TPing quite a bit in neutral interactions. So that's put the fear into him.
Yep.
Those fireballs have so little recovery now, it's crazy.
I have a really hard time against him as Testament.
Yeah, I'd imagine Stan Dipper is really good against it as well. Against Testament as well.
Yeah, for sure. It's a real menace.
Still, dash up throw managing to finish up the round. Again, I think that was supposed to be a burst fade, which didn't work out.
What is that? What he's doing?
It might be a misinput,
Yeah.
because catch stun edge is like 236, and if you press forward and 236, you will get the DP. So he might be going for charge stun edge in neutral and accidentally getting DPs.
I see.
I played a bit of Kai myself and had that issue on Oki, because a lot of the time you do dash up 236 edge. So I would just get dash up DP on Oki.
I see. Yeah,
So,
that was...
pretty convincing round for Sen Cage.
Yeah, was that 3-1 or
That was 2-1, I believe.
2-1? Okay. Yeah, you're right. 2-1.
Going into potentially the last game of the set.
Seeing if
Personally,
Alm can take it back.
yeah. Alm has had a really interesting playstyle, and I'd like to see more of it, so I'm rooting for them for this game. Let's get it to the 5th game.
Yeah, that's right. Great 6P though.
Really nice pressure from Stan KH.
Yeah, I'm also like... I usually see 6K in pressure. Did it get buffed or...?
I think 5K, 6K is a frame trap a lot of the time, especially if you do it after like charge stun edge, or in some cases after RC. So it's pretty good, but if you like, you can see they did it after the charge stun edge. Or was that RC? Sorry, I might be misremembering.
That's right. It goes by so quickly. I think it was charge stun edge, yeah.
Yeah. Really nice GH to catch the jump in. decides to go for a standard parasite. Oh, yeah, looks like it was a bit too far to get the punish.
Yeah.
Because even if stun edge stun dipper is like 5 frame startup, yeah, that DP was unfortunate. Even if the stun dipper has 5 frame startup, it actually travels quite a bit, so it takes a bit of time to reach the point. So by the time it reaches Kai, it's probably a bit too late. A bit too late to confirm the 2K into the knockdown. Nice 6p.
Yeah, for sure. They're playing really well against these charge stun edges as well, you know, of course, it being their own tools.
Yeah, really nice conversion to super. Getting the wall break. Positive bonus Kai is pretty scary because he gets meter really fast. And like stun dipper is such a good neutral skip tool.
Alright, that's 3-1, isn't it?
Yeah, that was 3-1. Really nice set overall. Like,
Yeah, for
again,
sure.
I'm not the biggest fan of like playing mirrors, but watching them is always fun.
Yeah, I think especially one of those mirrors is the pot mirror, right? Which I hear is as pot is atrocious, but as a spectator, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite mirrors to watch.
And it seems like we have Gecko in her actually. He did make it through.
Yeah, we got Gecko Squirrel against 1 second. Urboy again. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. It's a bit odd, or at least like it's not familiar.
I think it's your boy again.
Oh, yeah, your boy again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it makes it better. So
the lack of capital makes it a bit difficult to read, but I think it is your boy again. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have Geo against Viken next.
Yeah, Gecko playing against his old main, so he. I feel like he should like that should benefit him, but I gotta admit, like having mained Ram before, I still get really smacked by some of the very basic corner pressure. So it might not be enough, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and you need to consider also the fact that Geo has changed quite a bit since Gecko Squirrel has been playing them, so
Also true, yeah.
it might be harder to adapt. But this should be interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure. Both like a kind of a gorilla mirror, I suppose.
Depends, because I feel like the strongest point that Geo has is her whiff punishes. You can see your boy just dashing back and forward trying to catch something, and then like using that opportunity to get in.
Yeah, JD of course being a pretty good button for that.
Really nice jump to get out of the tether, but gets grabbed either way.
Oh, unfortunate. That would have been like I like those combos. The faster C combos from TKO zone.
Yeah, nice block this time around. But still, your boy ended up going for a charged dust in the corner, which like isn't really an option you want to represent that often because it's quite reactable for the most part.
Yeah.
I think that in general, if you got meter, you're better off doing like top dust instead of the conversion. But if you don't, like sometimes representing that option is nice as well.
Yeah, and Gecko representing throws a lot, and they're all working out for him. You know, of course, keep doing it if they're working out.
Yeah, it's another thing like with Viken, because you have so many options, just dash up throw becomes way scarier.
Yep. Look at this.
Yeah. Managing to get the tether resets, because you can actually jump out of the tether if you see it coming, like on reaction. But again, it's not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, it's true. Especially if she's representing so many options.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a throw bait? Interesting to go for that, because of course, Gecko's been representing a lot of throw, but not there.
Yeah, nice close ledge on air. Doesn't manage to get the confirm.
Ooh.
Yeah, this isn't the best situation for your boy.
No, back and pressure with a tether on.
Yeah. And Viken actually deals quite a bit of chip damage, so
Yeah.
at that point it's really hard to do anything about it.
Yeah. I'm actually curious if GSDP would be what is it like? I feel like Vikings tend to do like after hitting tether on block, like 5k or 5p or something.
I don't think so, because tether, like what sort of tether, like the H combat or the S one?
S version on block. Like, could you beat like a lot of options with against Viking with Geo's DP?
I'm not too sure because I think GSDP doesn't really have invulnerability like other
Yeah,
DPs.
yeah, it's
Like
just upper body and so.
it has quite a bit of disjoint as far as I know, but like I'm not sure that would work in that case. Especially because Bicon is fast afterwards, they can just block it out.
Yeah. Oh, it
Nice
does.
6 speed against
Yeah,
the kill kit.
great 6 speed. It does seem like Gecko's experience, playing as Geo is really helping him out here. He's picking all of the best options in defense.
Yeah. And at the same time, like if you play the character, you have more of an idea of what they're thinking, so it's easier to lob out options against them as well. Another really nice fast RC conversion to the ball back to get the round.
Very clean. Oh, nice throw bait. Yeah.
That's another thing that I've noticed about Rainbow. They don't really like going for throws that much. That's why Gecko has been able to block most of their pressure out without really worrying about it.
Yep. And maybe that's kind of where you can see Gecko's background as a former Geo player, because he seems to like mixing in throws and pressure a lot.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, throws are like really strong option in this game.
They are, especially with Viking, of course, because you get the tether.
Yeah. Again, trying to control space with it to do. Which I'd assume is like a bit risky against Viking because her jump-ins are so nice. And really fast as well.
Yeah, of course, seeing that forward slash again. Great option in neutral, not just a round start.
Again, your boy trying to like dance around the space and get the whiff punish.
Oh, that hit?
Yeah.
So active.
They managed to block it out. Nice thing to know about blocking that super is that it refreshes your air items, so you can jump out, like double jump out of it as well.
Interesting, I did not know that. Oh, that would have been so cool, that hit. I always get smoked by that super, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's like another thing about Viking. It's like once she has 50 meter, you have to play differently. Like, you have to respect the gun super because it's really fast and can whiff punish a lot of stuff.
Yep.
A lot of the time, it was personally when I see that Viking has 50 meter, I tend to just start playing way more passive.
Oh, remind me of the score again. I'm not paying attention again.
I believe it's 2-0.
That's 2-0. Cheers.
Yeah. 2-0 for Squirrel. Yeah, go. But again, the games have been pretty close, so I can see it going either way. So
that's true. I do like seeing a reverse sweep.
That's what this tournament's all about.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I think for your boy, I would recommend like mixing in more throws during their pressure. Just to open the people up. Because a lot of the time you can see Gecko just being able to get out of the pressure by just blocking.
Yeah.
There we go. But this time Gecko was ready for it.
That's true, yeah. I feel like your boy does do like mostly throw after dash cancels.
Yeah. And again, deciding to go for the charge dust.
Oh, doesn't look out. Nice way to get themselves out of the corner.
Yeah, they managed to get the cross up to the foot. Barely not enough damage to get the ball red. The super waves. But that super is really weird because, especially if you do the air version, you can't really punish people that are right below you. Again, you can see Geo trying to like space themselves out and get a good point, but people just finding a way to get in.
Yeah, also representing a lot of good options after blocked HK 1.
Some people may say that was a drop, but in my eyes that was a reset.
That's fair. I feel like you don't see that many resets in Strive though. Like they're very prevalent in like Skullgirls, for example.
It depends on the matchup, I think. Like, against characters like Heavy Chaos, you want to keep the corner, so usually you will drop your combos.
That's
And
right.
it
Yeah.
also depends on the character that you play. Like, EMEA usually likes to do resets in the corner, and because her wall break situation, post wall break situation isn't the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really
Oh.
matchup specific,
Yeah.
character specific.
Yeah. Well, GG's from both players. I think, as I said, the character knowledge from Gecko really came in handy for him. But it's the your boys plays nothing to scoff at. Just
Yeah,
maybe a bit more throw.
despite like the score, it was quite even for most parts.
Mm-hmm.
Some rounds, Python was able to get going and like just snowball, which happens. Like that's what the character does.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely not a bad showing from your boy either.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still in it. Like they're not. They got one more loser run to do.
Oh, great. So we're not doing the losers matches right now.
No, we're gonna do all of winners up to winner finals, and then we're gonna do losers from top 6.
All right. Cool.
And looks like we're gonna see another Chimera coming up. We're gonna have
Another one.
Yes, we're gonna have Sen KH against, I believe that's just Roar
Mm-hmm.
or Baz OVH Roar. We've seen both players on stream as well with this.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Curious to see how this one goes. I will say, like, I like watching mirrors, but man, it's disorienting.
Yeah, it's hard to notice sometimes, like
Which
which
guys
player is
which?
doing what.
Yeah. But it seems like Bazov is playing with Pink Eye. Is that Pink? I got my blue light filter on.
Yeah,
I can't really tell.
that's Pink Guy and the Denim Guy.
Denim Kai, alright. Play Denim
That's
Kai.
color 11, I think.
Uh-huh.
Which I gotta say is one of the better colors for the character.
Color,
Especially, yeah,
the denim or,
the denim color is usually
see.
really good.
I see, you're a denim enjoyer.
I am a denim enjoyer.
Alright. It's a way more careful neutral than in the previous Chimera.
Yeah, but Thunderbird is an option that like you are bound to see. Ooh, what a TP!
There, yeah.
It was actually pretty smart because it punished the Thunderbird.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't an option you see very often, like TPing Thunderbird, but it can happen.
That's true. Oh, another DI. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, and they get OQ off it because it hits OTG.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, yeah, nice oh, doesn't get the full conversion.
What a shame. Yeah. I'm still banking on that double dragon install.
I mean, technically, if one plays Dragon install, that puts him in a pretty big advantage, like in neutral.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's better in the mirror? I'm not too sure.
I could see that, yeah. Oh, caught the stun weapon.
Yeah, actually, being a bit too late with the Thunder Bird made me the Charge Fireball actually catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, like, the way around the Fireballs can either be 2k if you get really low profile in 2k, or 6p can be a good option as well.
I see.
At least against the regular Fireballs. Because again, trying to jump at Kai isn't the best option because he will recover fast enough to get the 6p punish.
True. It's true. Alright, 1-0 for Bazov right now. The pink
Yeah.
card.
Again, you can see the difference of playstyles from both players. I feel like stuff like that gets shown way more in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's also like if you play a mirror match yourself, it can be very beneficial, right? Because you can see what sort of tech the other person likes playing with, and you might be able to steal something yourself.
Yeah, that's cool. But at the same time, mirrors can be really weird because most of them split into like two groups. Either your character has really good tools to deal with your own stuff, or your character has really bad tools to deal with your own stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It can be very frustrating.
Yeah. Really nice JH, doesn't get the pickup. Oh, I think that's actually JS. No, wait, never mind. JS is the downwards one. Dash up throw into H time charge.
I'm always confused about the like random non-charged 5Ds into nothing, like no RC, because I'm pretty sure it's 0 on hit.
Yeah, it's 0 on it.
Yeah,
But they didn't have meter to convert.
yeah, that's true. Which is like it feels like a weird option.
Sometimes it can also be like missing bit because like I've had it happen when I tried to 2D and get 5D instead
I see.
because of not putting like pressing the button cleanly enough. Nice counter to 6 conversion. Yeah, when Kai has option, when Kai has meter unit, to be careful of the standard bit.
For sure, it's a scary button. Oh, great bait.
That was interesting. 6H actually dropping the combo and then being able to backdash to 8D. Big neutral over here.
A very honest neutral.
Yeah. The people's elbow hitting it again.
Oh, that stun dipper. Yeah, you gotta look out for it. Yeah, like, I'm glad that Kais themselves fall for it, then I don't feel as stupid.
No, I mean, it's a really strong option. Especially if you got meter to make it safe, like you just get it for free.
Yeah.
It's similar to like rounds 2 and 8, I believe, that they like to do a lot like with meter. Just
yeah.
to get them.
Yeah, it's fantastic. 2-on-4H in neutral, and then RC. There's very little you can do about it.
Yeah.
Alright, 1-1, I believe.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so as well.
Seeing the true, honest Kai neutral over here.
Again, it's interesting to see like the right segments working respectively.
That was a great burst bait.
Yeah, nice burst bait into punish. Getting the wall break, positive bonus.
Yeah, now you're gonna play against Kai positive, that's scary. Oh,
Yeah.
great bait.
Nice step back dash to bait. Throw. Doesn't get the confirm at the end.
Yeah, drop the combo unfortunately, see if he can run it back. It would be amazing if he could.
Yeah,
Nice. Let's go. Let's go, Senkh. Oh, shame.
Yeah, and here Standard actually punishes the tire attack.
Yeah, I see it now.
Or maybe like there was a cut just after this. Like just bring Fred React together.
Was that a double stun dipper?
Really, grabs the conversion again.
Shame. Great 6P.
Nice, it's good. Thunderbird to get out of pressure, side switch to get the corner.
Good option. Unfortunately burst out, but now it's off the table. Oh, we're gonna get punished for that.
Yeah. Should be able to get the wall break from that.
We did get OP.
Yeah, a bit too far from the screen, from the corner.
Yeah,
Let's pick up with 2S.
Yeah.
Gets around.
Also a good option with the YRC there. Unfortunately, didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, stuff like that happens quite a bit.
Yeah, I love that.
Especially after like flashing with 2K, your first instinct is always to be.
Yeah, yeah, happens a lot 2K to indeed.
Really nice combo from
Double backdash. Man.
tries to burst the bait.
Oh, just a burst. Yeah.
That has to be either on this input or maybe they were trying to RC afterwards. Nice awareness from Baz to know that their burst was coming up so they could
Yeah. Just as much as one interaction from either player right now.
Yeah. Stand the bird connecting yet again.
You can really see the nice jumping. You can really see like the Kai common brain cell working overtime here.
Yeah, and like delaying your air dash can be like it's a good option, but at the same time it makes anti-airing it way easier in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
at the same time, if you notice that the opponent is doing a lot of like fireballs in general and neutral, just delaying your jump arc can be quite effective, like we saw in that interaction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can make anti-airing like really easy. So you gotta condition them to not expect it as much.
Yeah, you need to mix things up. To like delay jump, to backdash, to just empty jump,
Yep. Yeah, just neutral
and
jump.
then represent that option. If you just constantly do like delayed air dash to get in, that's not the way to go.
Duel 1.
Do they keep mixing up the music, or is that just me?
Yeah, maybe they have it set on random.
I see, because I know that this one is Holy Orders. I think it's like Kai's old team.
Yeah, it's really nice thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And honestly, I'd say it fits the mirror.
Keeps the corner.
Keep it to get out. Again, it's interesting to see how the players actually maneuver neutral in this round. Again, you see the 6H whip into 6P. Tries to go for his sneaky RC into low, but doesn't get it. Thunderbird RC into full conversion should be the wall break.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
the round.
Well done.
Some of Kai's conversions are really cool to see. Again, we see the fireball being used as an anti-air. Yeah, stand the bird.
Oh no, the double DP.
There's actually like some sort of like instinct in you. When you see someone DP you, you just want to DP back.
Yeah, I feel that. It's the same with reversal super, right? Of course. Especially like on lower floors, it's really easy super bait if you just reversal super and just walk.
Yeah. Well, I think he was trying to bait the birds for that stuff. They got to hit it like cross up. Again, nice conversion into a wall break.
Great 6P. And another one. Yeah, Silas Burr's very aware of it.
Nice jumping to get the punish on the fireball. That's not the easiest thing to do because again the recovery on those fireballs are really wild. And then dashes in for the throw to get the round.
Yeah. Oh, great base.
And this seems to be the match point for his 10kh. Is there to run at the moment?
What is this engage with the 2-1?
Yeah.
I see.
Thunderbird decides not to go for the RC. Oh wait, they didn't have meter. I need to play it up.
Oh, yeah, that's a free air throw.
Nice air throw.
Nice throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
For the kick throw into the same jump and control again. Baiting the RC.
Was that intentional? The empty food rocking to throw?
I think that's a setup that they can do.
Interesting. Never seen that before. That's pretty funny. I do know that Nago has the setup where he does like close slash into bite.
Yeah, that's frame kill usually. The way that people do it, they just whiff a button to make it so they time the meter afterwards, or the command grab afterwards.
Alright, goes into the last
match. Actually have similar setups of throw and stuff like that, common knockdowns.
I see. Going into the last match right now, 2-2 for both.
Yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, for some reason this like the Kai neutral really reminds me of the Wii U Fireball game, even though of course it's much easier to get in from a Fireball spammer in Strive.
Yeah. Especially because you can actually like air block in this game.
Yeah.
As opposed to Street Fighter where you have to commit to jump in actually. So really nice conversion from where managing to get the wall break. But you need to be careful again because there is 50 meter. And with 50 meter, DPRC is always an option on reversal.
Yeah, as you can see there. Doesn't look good for SNKH though at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting sniped.
great
the,
fireball.
Yeah. I think first off actually beating down to the last round start.
Interesting.
Probably like a 1 turn defense. Nice TP to beat out the tap dust. That was unfortunate because you saw that the first hit of standard were hit, but the second one got blocked.
Yeah,
That's the issue that the move has occasionally based on the spacing. But that becomes irrelevant if you have 15 meter.
And these burst baits.
Save afterwards.
Like these DP baits are really on point. Trying to bait the burst again.
Yeah.
Didn't use it.
Luckily he manages to close out the round. Yeah, at this point I would just stop bursting bait. Baiting burst.
Curious to see if we're going to see a gold burst for an attempted run back.
Again, it seems like really hard for either player to approach. Yeah. You can be waiting for the opponent to overextend to get a punish of it.
Yep. It does really seem like that's kind of fun.
Yeah, unfortunately not too fast to get the punish on the 6-3. Yeah, this time ready for the throw after the standard.
That bombos? There's a combo with 6k in the middle? There's no way.
The JH clash. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this was a misinput.
That's a shame. Oh.
Yeah.
SNK takes the set. Well played from both players. It was a really close match. And I do like to see some mirror shenanigans, of course.
I think it was the other guy who won.
But wasn't it SNKH? Oh wait, he was blue.
Yeah, SNKH was blue.
Oh yeah,
but still, it was a really good set. So
yeah. As you can see from me mixing it up, you know, it's either Kai could have won really there.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like we're gonna have Gecko Squirrel on Bicon against Dokuno on Leo up next.
On Leo, all right, interesting.
Yeah. Again, another matchup that I'm not too familiar with. I think that in general, I've heard Bicon players say that she does okay against Leo. Really? I'm guessing the parry can be good against some of the meaty setups that Leo likes to do, especially after like HTP into run through into meaty JK, meaty back through K or something.
I can see that, yeah. I do still feel like it'd be hard to pressure Leo in the corner as Bicon because you know you need to be so close up to get pressure, and there's still like a lot of gas near pressure.
Yeah, that's true. But again, at the same time, Bicon having so many safe jumps, like of virtually any sort of it, they can play around the DP quite effectively. Yeah,
that actually, now you mention it, like across the cast, Bicon probably has a much easier time dealing with flash kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if we're finally going to see the DP parry, and then letting the intros rock. We'll have to see that.
I think in general, if you're gonna expect a parry, you're safer either blocking it if they don't have meter or just going for a meter throw, because if like you don't get punished as hard as if you mess up the parry.
That's true, but it does give you extra style points, which I can appreciate. But I do agree, it's probably a suboptimal option.
Yeah, but it might happen. Who knows? Maybe they'll go for safe jump into parry.
Will be funny.
Yeah, you can see 6B actually clashing with Power Slash.
It just counts against Power Slash. That's really good. Oh, what are we gonna see?
Yeah, that's actually a setup that Dokuno likes to do a lot. Just doing back turn stance cancelled into dash up to S.
I see that, yeah.
And goes for the command grab. Has the meter to finish it off. Really nice showing from him.
Yeah, Leo's scary, man. Also, Dokuno. Yeah. Is it Dokunu?
It's Dokuno.
Dokunu, okay, I see.
opting to go for the offensive burst to keep the corner.
Oh.
Messes up the mid and gets thrown.
No flash kick there.
Yeah.
But there we see it, yeah.
Usually, like against 2H, it is a pretty safe option to flash kick because she doesn't really have that many save options afterwards, even on block.
Oh, I gotta say, man, Doku's Leo is looking scary. There's very few Leos that I've seen that willingly go into backside and neutral. And as soon as they do, I'm like, they're up to something. They know something I don't know.
Yeah, you can actually use your backstream super as a whiff punish to this there.
Oh, that's crazy good, yeah.
Actually, like, you're basically just standing there waiting for them to approach, and if they mess anything up, you can just super on reaction.
That's pretty good.
It's a really good showing from you so far. Curious to see what the round start would look like this time, since last time it was 5 flash into 6 speed that got flashed.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
like,
let's say 5B.
yeah, as Leo, what do you have against Far Slash? Oh, there's no Far Slash, just TKOs on.
Yeah, well, again, you can do dash into 6 speed to beat it, but that's pretty committed option.
That's true. Tried to go for a third throw there.
Really nice, like, awareness from Dokkan, like, tipping that interaction, knowing that they would be playing. And again, it was probably due to the fact that Gecko didn't have meter to make it safe, so most likely they would go into reset into fast slash after, because that's what Titans like to do after HK battle.
Oh!
Yeah.
Expecting the flash kick?
Yeah,
Very nice.
manages to get a pretty clean round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's scary. That's scary.
Yeah, fast left round start. Gets the parry after.
Just
Gets
raw
on
TK.
back there.
Without meter as well. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's like -12 or -14 on block.
No, on block I'm not sure, but I think they made it way safer this patch. I'm guessing the super was meant to catch a backdash or something. But yeah, the TK Yozansen manages to steal the round. In general, I feel like Python super is better used as a whiff punish tool.
Yeah, I'd
Similar
agree.
to, yeah, similar to like Bridget's super that she has.
Yeah.
Again, they're not that strong initial, so better keep it for whiff punishes if possible. And against
Yeah,
Leo, you can do it if you see them throwing out the fireball. Usually, you can just punish it with a super. That's why like, that option becomes pretty not that great when Python has 15.
yeah, there's also some. I know there's some like corner air routes as Biken where you break the wall with like a aerial gun super.
Yeah,
Aside from that, I really just see it in neutral as a whiff punish. Safe jump? No safe jump. Oh, good 6p.
Yeah, you have to be a bit more ready for the fireballs.
That was a great burst.
Yeah, another bait person, burst bait into the fully charged dust punish, and then just goes further on through for the round.
Yeah, he's nice with it. Oh,
Nice 6 speed.
great parry again. Backdash to TKO though.
Gecko has been really good with like taking throws in both games that we saw it on play.
Interesting. I've never seen that often before. That like piercing to throw after the Escobar follow up.
Yeah, it's usually a way to make it safe afterwards because you can interrupt the Escobar follow up if you're ready for it. So a lot of the time you see the RC or something.
It's a real shame that he died there because I would have liked to see that whole punish combo. Like getting a DP punish with a mixed H counter hit starter. That's big.
Yeah. Yeah, the Leo's fireball is like really, really good. You
Yeah.
have to be really ready for it to punish it, especially the S version. Nice conversion into the wall break.
Great conversion.
Managing to do quite a bit of damage thanks to the risk that was built up beforehand.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to expect her there, but it's like after I still got crossed up by that one a lot of the time.
Again, I'm pretty sure the run through that doesn't cross up can actually be punished with the 6-frame button, so
I see.
Gecko could have managed that and gotten the round a bit quicker, but it still worked out in the end. So.
What is that? I think it's 2-1 for Gecko now?
Yeah, it's 2-1 for Gecko.
Oh. He really brought it back. Like the first round seemed pretty convincing for Dokunu.
Yeah.
Actually seeing sorry, continue.
No, go ahead.
All right, I was just gonna say, like, I'm actually seeing a player that I remember like doing the Celestial Challenge against in the bracket.
Duel 1.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, again, it doesn't seem like Leo has the best answer to the flash slash because after like the first interaction, Dokuna has been playing mostly passive, at least rounds when it comes to the round style.
Great bait there.
Yeah, you can see him being more hesitant to throw out fireballs once Python has 50 meter. Unfortunately, unable to get the anti-air with the back turn peak.
Great conversion.
Yeah.
Oh, same trick again, yeah. If it works, you guys keep doing it.
First. Doesn't work out.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is there though. Really good with these burst baits.
Yeah, I mean, he does go for them quite often.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, I think with Leo, it's not like he can cancel his back turn stance from any point to stay plus, which lets him burst bait quite effectively. But yeah, at the same time, it has to be on read because he ends up giving up the pressure that he has.
That's true.
Another tech throw from Gecko.
Very nice. I do feel like as a Leo, if he it's a good idea to implement burst baits into your kit because as a person on the receiving end, burst is like probably your best option against Leo, right?
Yeah. Another option that like seems really good against him if you have the option is Super PRC is actually pretty good against some of the Leo setups that because it's a really nice option against Metis. And Leo likes to go for Metis like after HTP and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
So if you can go into Super PRC, that can be pretty good.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
crazy
I think my
crossover.
voice might be giving up slowly.
No worries, you can take it easy. Get some tea and honey.
I'll take it after this.
All right.
Yeah, now we're at 2-2 for the set.
All right. Is he bringing it back? Let's see.
Maybe. It was a pretty convincing round.
That's true. They've actually, like most of the rounds, have been very convincing for either player.
Yeah, they've been going like back and forth quite a bit.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty volatile matchup. If it's not, if it is because of the characters, that is.
I mean, again, it is. I feel like Bacon is a character that snowballs quite easily, and at the same time, Leo is as well, so it makes sense. Once one character gets ranked, it's really hard to like stop them.
That's true. Shimmies. No air throw?
Yeah. Oh. I think they tried to burst the bait, but like the delayed burst got the nice parry on the back turn age.
Yeah, great parry. I really feel that they're being a lot more careful now. They know that this is the last match.
Yeah, embarrassing conversion lets them finish off the round.
Duel 2.
Set point for Dokuna at the moment.
No way! Flash kick round start. This man's crazy. Lock him up.
Well, at least it's an option that beats fast slash, I assume.
That's true. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, this time ready for the double Yazan-san.
Yeah.
Managing to snuff Bacon out of the air. Snuff Bacon out of the air.
No.
Really nice conversion.
Yeah, can't believe you can combo off of that. He does it with burst back though.
And another benefit of using like fast icing combos is after this patch you get way more meter afterwards. But yeah. Nice burst from Gecko trying to stay in.
Yeah, but any amount of chip will. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really rough situation to get out, especially
Yeah.
since Leo had meter, they could always just, even if like the DP was broke, they could have iced it to stay safe.
Yeah, but great play and adaptation from both players. It was really close.
Yeah, it was a really good set.
And of course, Gecko's not out yet. He's, I believe, right? He's going into losers bracket.
Yeah, this is still winner side, so
Cool. All right.
both players still have the chance to move on and do really well. I mean, they're already doing really well in the tournament, but they,
Oh, yeah.
you can always do better.
You can always do better. Yeah.
And now we're actually gonna go into the winners finals already. Didn't expect to be this fast, honestly.
That's really fast. It's a lot faster than when I was here last time. I think last time it was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I mean we still have like loser side to get through, but yeah.
True.
We're gonna have Roar against Dokuno, Kai against Leo.
All right. Actually, before that starts, excuse me real quick, nature calls, I gotta be right back.
Yeah, sure, take your time. We're still gonna need a few minutes until the players get in the room anyway. While we have a bit of a downtime, I'd like to remind people that this event is Striving for Progress. It happens every Sunday on the EMEA Discord server, EMEA FGC Discord server. If you want to join the event, you can always join the Discord server. Just press !Discord on Twitch chat and you can find the link. We also do an open bracket event every Tuesday called Striving for Glory. That tends to be a wanted qualifier as well. So if you're interested in any of the events, feel free to join the Discord. It's a really nice community with a lot of players that are always eager to help each other get better at the game. Looks like the players are ready to go and we're gonna start shortly. Kai against Leo is a bit interesting because I'm not entirely sure who it benefits. Kai probably has a really nice way dealing with the block stance from Leo because of Sandipur being low. At the same time, I feel like Leo can deal with Kai's fireballs quite well with his own because it absorbs more than one hit. So, can't say I've seen the matchup being played too often, so I'm interested to see how this goes.
Alright, I'm back. Thanks for the ad read.
Yeah, just in time for the match. It looks like the players are letting the intro throw.
Yeah, I love
It's
that.
always nice to see.
Adds to the cinematic vibe. I also really like the custom interactions that Chaos has with itself, with himself. And give each other a high five, nice jacket.
Again, you can see them being really careful and neutral. Nice 6 speed.
Yeah. The recovery on that's crazy low.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even if you jump over it, most likely Kai will be fast enough to get the 6 speed. Double low 2k into dash up throw.
I can't. What? That's the first time I noticed that you can deflect projectiles with the shield.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Yeah, that's something that he had in other games as well. I guess it's only been outside of this game, so
That's
not that many games. But yeah, overhead into the super should be the end of the round.
Yeah, that's it. Who put this song on? This is it has some similar vibes to Birthday Train, I feel like.
No, honestly, I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of music, Guilty Gear music, when I work out and stuff. So, a lot of the songs seem familiar, but I'm not sure which song it is exactly by name.
I see. Oh. Great flash kick.
Yeah. Didn't manage to get the punish on the throw, sadly. But yeah, close slash, that's cancel close slash into the full conversion.
Yeah, that looks so fun.
Actually, opting to do the Sandipur without meter and paying for it. Nice interruption though.
Oh, great throw after the quick RC. That's gonna.
And that,
burst. Oh, that's YRC.
Yeah, that's the way I see it. I thought for a second that they decided to TK Super. Because the animation for it looks somewhat similar. So that was a bit unfortunate because they canceled the RC a bit too quick. Leo was still in the 5 frames of throw like invincibility after block stun, so
I
the throw
see.
didn't come out,
Yeah, I
and
see
that's
that.
why Leo was able to get the throw in there as well. But yeah, we're going into our second game.
Mm-hmm.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Really careful.
Yeah, you can see that each player doesn't really want to commit until the other does some sort of mistake. And you can notice that Roar decides to do like his charge damage way further than usually, because the SDP has quite a bit of like horizontal range, so you have to be way more careful to make sure that it doesn't hit you.
That's true. Also, we got to be careful of ID JH, of course, Leo's JH.
Yeah, but you don't have to think about it on okay.
That's true. That's true. Oh, drop! What a shame.
And this 2S probably gonna be able to convert into a full combo.
No way.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get the wall stick, and then backdash into throw getting the round.
The awareness. We're, I suppose, just guessing.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. He tries to get some sort of a read with dash up to H.
Yeah, that beats. That was the charge version, right? That Leo's charge fire.
Yeah, that was the charge version.
Did not know that.
Regular fireballs with Bristol Leo's fireballs.
Nice, nice idea to throw there. Like, Duckney has been representing deflect on wake up a lot.
Yeah. Trying to burst. No. I guess it was just a messed up combo because Roar didn't have burst rather.
Yeah, throw him out of the DP, great option there.
Yeah. That might have been a DP mess up. Again, tries to go for the punish, but that's really hard to punish.
Oh, yeah, you see it there, it doesn't link.
Yeah. Tries to go for the dash up throw. It might be expecting a DP.
It's pressure. Oh, the side.
Leo's 2K is really good battle.
You can see that, yeah.
Like, he can. I know that he could do like 2K to the into HTP. Not sure if he can do it now. Because they changed the frames on recovery and like the way that to do works in general.
I see.
But oh, nice flash kick to
Great flash kick.
top dust. Who else hitting him out of the block stand? Block stance. Yeah,
Was that it?
I don't think this will be enough to kill.
Oh, we just got burst though. We won't even find out.
Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to like do the super to get another whiff punish, but may have messed up something in the process. So I think we're at 1-1 at the moment.
I think it was
Really
well, yeah.
close games as well.
Yeah, Leo's of course like really one of those matchups that you have to get used to, right? It's not as different to fighting a Zona, for example, but you got to really structure your offense around flash kick.
Yeah. I have this issue against Leo. I tend to respect the flash way too much, so I try to stay as safe as I can. I mean, usually the characters that I play make it pretty easy because I tend to lean towards zoners, but at the same time, like, it's definitely harder to play like mid-range characters or rush down characters against Leo.
Very
You can't
wild.
really escape against them.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice stand up going under the 5-step, I believe. Again, you can see the charge damage into the 6K.
Yeah.
Shot.
Also, how much range is keeping on Oki?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's okay because that super is actually really fast.
But is it? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. But again, DPs don't care about fast frames.
That's fair. Yeah, I thought he messed up the hit confirm.
Nice 2K to challenge the top dust again. which wouldn't be the best option in that scenario because like they didn't have meter to convert and that wouldn't kill, so might have been a misinput. Another
Oh.
burst fate into charge dust.
Yeah,
I
he's.
think this is like the third one we'll see on stream.
I think it is. Yeah, he's really good with these. Nope, thrown out of the cross up there.
Nice to go over Stand Dipper and catching but committed to K to get the game.
That was clean.
Yeah, real nice long supply from both players actually, but again, Dokunu getting getting ahead for now.
Yep,
With
2-1 for
2-1.
now.
Yeah. Looks like we might see either a song change or characters change because they're taking quite a bit of time to get back into the session.
Yeah,
At the
would be
same
interesting.
time, like usually when you lose, taking like a minute off to think about like your strategy and rethink your approach can help like reset the way you play the matchup.
Yeah, it seems like they chose to stick with Kaie after all. Actually, I'm not too sure what you would pick to kind of pick Leo. Maybe Nago, like with the disjoints.
Yeah, Nago does well against Leo. I think personally that Axel does well against Leo.
That makes sense. Yeah, supposedly Testament works well against him as well, but I cannot speak from experience.
Yeah. Again, I like using the JD over there to like stir the momentum in the air to make it harder to anti-air.
Yeah, just varying your air momentum a little bit.
Unfortunately, didn't see the stand dipper even though he had meter.
Okay, now you gotta hold the mix.
Yeah,
Not a
another
DP?
okay.
No
Defense
DP.
trying to respect the DP, but yeah, we're taking advantage of that and doing a reset.
Yeah, great awareness from Basil. Doesn't bombo. Ooh, yeah, that's too bad. That's some crazy mix, man.
Yeah.
Great using the flash kick there. I'm not even sure if you can make that safe actually this guy.
Nice covers from Kai. Yeah, and dash up throw to beat out the DP.
Oh, great force burst there, yeah. What the?
Yeah, manages to get a frame trump. I don't think this is it because Leo's damage isn't the best. Yeah, he opts to just keep the corner, get the resets, and
it's a good option.
Yeah, really smart, especially when you know that like your final combo won't hit. Just dropping the combo, getting a better situation on IQ, and like trying to get another hit is always a good way to do it.
Yeah, fantastic
Really strong
awareness.
showing. Yeah, really good showing from both players actually. Really nice set. Next up, we're actually gonna go into our losers side for the losers top 8.
Wasn't it losers top 6 or?
Yes, sorry, losers top
Okay.
6.
Yeah, just making sure.
We're gonna have Sen KH and El Rowan up next. El Rovino up next. So it's gonna be a Kai against Rum. A lot of Kais today.
Yeah, I was about to say a lot of Kais in today's tournament. I think he is like not a particularly popular character though, despite him being very like beginner friendly as well, right? Like, I feel like a lot of people in the beginning pick up Kai.
Yeah, I mean he's really solid. So, and especially now that he has a lot of like cool combo routes and stuff with his JD conversions, like a lot of people are picking him up again.
Yeah,
which is nice to see. Like the character is cool. You can't deny that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I do have I get a little bit of a soft spot for Dragon Install, so whoever has it, you know, I kind of like seeing it, despite it usually not being that effective. But
Yeah,
the
sure.
first Ram we're seeing actually on stream today, is it the only Ram in the tournament as well?
We saw Ram, we saw El Rovino earlier as well.
Yeah, we saw Ram Mirror.
Ram Mirror, yeah.
Yeah, I remember now. My memory's really messed up when I'm doing commentary.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It can be hard to like keep track of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just waiting for Sankage to get in the room.
All right.
Interestingly, like I'm not too sure how the matchup is supposed to feel. I know that Kai players don't like playing against Ram, but
I
I
can
feel like Ram can control like neutral in general pretty well. So maybe the neutral isn't too bad against like Ram.
Yeah, the
Um,
the 2S buff on Ram is pretty substantial for her, which of course beats Stun Dipper pretty easily.
Mm.
And even just she gets a hard knockdown from 2K2D.
Yeah, but
And,
at the same time, like I feel like just having a DP makes the matchup way more in your favor.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, she like her best corner pressure is when she can be up close in your face, so she can frame trap the explosion with 2K, and like structure her offense around that. So if you really want to play around DP, you gotta give them some more space, which is not super optimal for round corner pressure.
Yeah. Again, you have to like even if you have like a DP at the same time, you have to be smart with using it because again, Rekka 1 RAM is safe from DPs after Rekka 1, so
Yep. Yep.
she has a
Also,
lot of weight regardless.
yep. Also, like after the if you're doing the infinite on Ram, right, you can just block after sword throw. If they're DPing, you block the DP and you get to combo off the sword.
Yeah, because you're safe enough from it. Like
Mm-hmm.
DPs have I think 9 frame startup at the moment. They made all the DPs a bit slower.
All of them. Oh.
Yeah, they made it universal. Before Leo used to have a 7 frame DP and sold it as well, but after the most recent patch they made the fastest DP be 9 frames.
I
Which made
see
a
it.
lot of save jumps more like consistent across the board, which is nice.
Yeah, I like that. I think if I remember correctly, Kai's DP was like 12.
Yeah, no, I mean they are still slower DPs because the fastest one is the 9 frames
Oh.
instead of 7.
I see. Oh.
But you can see two really interesting DPs coming from Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Again, interesting way to use the 4 RC. Could probably stay DP taking this rating as well.
We had grab a DP there as well.
Nice air dash out of the corner, but suddenly gets flipped. And
Yep. Yeah,
it's
2
definitely
Records is so good in this patch.
Yeah. Nice 6p into fruitful version potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ram can get like the dash Rega cancel to extend the combo a bit, but you still get good Rega from just regular Rega as well. And
Yeah, true.
you get the corner, so it's not that important. Nice first trade,
Yeah,
and this should be it.
that was
It's really
crazy.
convincing ground from
Yeah, yeah.
Elvina.
Yeah, and as you said, indeed, you can spice up your combos a little bit with like delayed reccas into sword throw or delayed reccas into recca cancels, but like the delayed recca into sword throw can be pretty consistent if you don't do it off of 2K. But the like recca into recca cancels are, yeah, as you said, it's like 2 frames, right? It's really hard to do.
Yeah. But still, like, it's a really important tool to get the hang of, like, if you play the character.
Yeah.
It's something that you definitely want to practice because it makes your stuff way scarier.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Also, like even just in corner pressure, right? In corner pressure, you can just recca cancel into your specials. Oh, gold burst.
Yeah. That was actually a nice option, like the ground slash from Kai. He just waited for the twice and then we punished it with the fast slash as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, just now we saw exactly what you were talking about. Rekka 1 is safe against DPs.
Yeah. Super wall break will be able to be at advantage after the wall break. Not like, oh yeah, it just goes for the dash of 5k.
Yeah, I was about to say you gotta be careful of that Mordo, but
Yeah.
like, opts to do RC instead. Also, a really good option in neutral for Ram is to do like far slash into hit confirm Dauro. Of course, if you have meter, as you can see there, you can just cancel into a combo, right?
Yeah, and get the round.
Mm-hmm. Very clean.
Dash up pro
Yeah,
to H damage.
the Kai classic, and it keeps working.
Nice 6p.
Yeah. Great
I
job.
like the powder act a lot to like put Ram more in the corner.
Great block as well on the stun ripper.
Yeah. Ooh, that was interesting. A lot of buttons just wished.
Yeah, I think must have definitely been a misinput. I like the only other option I could see them doing there is like Cooper, which I'm not sure if you want to do that there.
I don't think they had meter for it.
No, they didn't have meter for it. Definitely.
Oh, first
Missed the
go to Vega cancel, get missed it.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
if Kai Standable goes under like Ram's car stuff?
I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I do know. I'm pretty sure at least that Faust can crawl under it. So I'm assuming that it does.
Faust can crawl under a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Great air to
Oh,
air.
nice conversion. Baits the burst and gets around as well.
That was
really
clean.
clean game.
Yep. Yep. Yes. Like Stun Dipper just in general messes with a lot of pressure for so many characters.
Yeah, it's a really good tool to have.
Mm-hmm.
Heading into our third game, the score is at the moment 1-1, I believe.
All right. I trust you. I haven't kept track.
I have the stream open on the side as well, so I can always check if necessary.
Oh, that's perfect. No
Again,
DP.
you can see Ravino trying to bait out the defeats after just doing blind Deca.
Yeah, and takes advantage of it as well to get a back throw.
Yeah.
Nice backdash.
At some point, you want to try and interrupt the powder arcs, like, Kai.
Yeah, you cannot burst there. That's pretty risky.
Yeah. It is a pretty, like, low overhead, low, what do you call it? I think it's like 27 frames total.
Mm-hmm.
So it is reactable, but you have to be looking out for it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So, like it's kind of similar to Dio's flip kick, right? Even though you don't really need to react to it anymore that much.
Yeah.
Yep.
And again, stuff like this is for some reason easier to react to mid-screen because you have less options to think about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
that's
find
good.
the same case to be for like Ram's flip kick as well.
Actually does DP after Rekka 1 there. Oh, what is... That's good, yeah, you get a combo off of that.
Really nice conversion.
Yeah, I
don't
love
think
that,
it's
right?
enough to kill.
Yeah.
No. But still pretty close to it. Still a really scary situation with the kite player over here.
Yeah, and now I was about to say, like, Ram has a meter you gotta look out for 2 and 4H RC.
Yeah, and decides to backdash and gets hit by the sword.
So we're throwing neutral. See if it's gonna work out for him.
Nice 6p. Ooh,
Ooh, yeah, that's a punish. Not a huge one. Ooh, it
That's a
dropped it as
combo.
well.
unfortunate.
Another sword throw neutral.
Oh, doesn't manage to pick it back up.
Yeah,
A bit too far.
just shy of picking it up.
Dash up throw against the Thunderbird, I believe.
Yeah, very good. Doesn't manage to convert. Oh,
Very nice.
yeah.
Super.
Yeah, that's super scary, man. Like, it's so good at block string pressure,
You
especially.
have to respect it.
Yeah, and you know you cannot represent it all the time, right? Because it costs meters, so it's like because it's not represented so much. It's really good when it does, like when you do it.
Yeah, that's true. And Arovina has been pretty like hesitant of using it on defense, so I think KH has just been a bit wasn't expecting it as much. But yeah, we're potentially heading for our last game of the set if Arovina manages to close this out.
All right. Yeah, I do think it's like for a lot of players, it might be a habit to watch out for Mordo because it's so, especially in lower floors, right? It's very represented to do it on wake up or in boxing pressure because it's just so fast. Nice base.
Nice first take.
Yeah.
Opts to go for a simple confirming the super to get really nice damage.
It's the immediate super. I think could have done the laser super there for more damage, but
Yeah, maybe.
yeah,
At
still
the
a very
same
clean
time,
move.
like, since the laser super did multiple hits, it might have scaled the damage, the combo way more. I think I've heard before that, like, generally, if the opponent is low in health, you want to do the laser super, but if it's like high in health, the other one is better.
I think like in the most recent patch, I've changed it to have most of the damage be from the last hit, which means that I think it's basically always optimal to do laser. But it's probably not in a lot of rounds muscle memory because it used to be that Mortal is just the best, and that seems to be it, right? 3-1.
Quick game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good chunk from Caravano, and at the same time, like, I think KH had a really great run today. Hope to see him again next week and whenever he's available. It was really fun to watch.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll love to see him Kai play. All right,
Next up, we're gonna have Gecko Squirrel against Alm Knight. I believe it's Geo against the Kai.
Was
again.
that the Alm that we saw? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
see,
believe that's the Kai player.
All right, cool.
Again, I think that Kai can stun Dipper. Oh wait, that's not. Sorry, I thought that Gecko Squirrel was playing Geo. I mixed myself up. So Kai can.
Yeah, it's an
Like
easy
we
mistake
saw-
to make.
Yeah, we saw earlier that Kai can maneuver around a lot of like Viken's normals with stun Dipper, going under the moves like Price Life, Tether, and H Kabari. So again, being able to work around the parry quite well as well, and like it makes it probably a rough matchup for Viken. I'm not
It
sure.
might be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the matchup at all, so I'm curious to see if your theory holds water. Yeah. I'm actually having like a relatively low level Kai for making it so far into the tournament.
Yeah, well, level don't really matter most of the time.
That's true. That's true.
They might be coming from PSN as well, or maybe using a different point.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Again,
Yeah,
level
that was the intro.
Yeah.
And Viken's intro is so good.
It is. Yeah. It's a real
Except-
shame that she doesn't have her Exert instant kill anymore. I like that one.
Yeah, and it said that like a lot of the other intros are pretty tame in comparison with Viken's. I wish like more of the intros were similar to it.
Yeah, I do like the interest from Axel and Eno though, where like if they're player one, you can see them in the freeze time.
Yeah. But yeah, you can see that Gecko is approaching the map way slower, trying to play more of a retention game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can convert off of it, no burst rate though. Nice wait. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunately, it goes the wrong way.
Yeah. The little
Another
shitty
throw
to the
attack. Again, Gecko Squirrel has been really consistently taking down the throws. It's really impressive for me because like I'm 3 for throws. If you can dash up throw me 10 times, I'll get it every time.
Really?
Yeah. Even if you're like full screen away and you're gonna dash up throw, I'm gonna get thrown.
I can feel that.
Nice 2S counter converting it to battle car.
Oh, tries to map there. Does that clash with projectile?
I think it does. I think it gets off projectile since
I see.
double hit, I believe.
Oh,
Or maybe it's double
great
hit.
reaction on the throw.
Yeah.
Did not let like whiff punish or like punish H-Kabari 2 with walk up throw. Of course, being a Kai classic. Interesting mix. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, again, really solid pressure from on. Pressure from on. Again,
It hits this time though. That's interesting.
yeah. I was expecting it to reach to the fair.
Yeah.
Nice 6 feet of keep playing the corner, same thing playing offensive first, got the DP.
Yeah,
and
is
the
that?
parry bait doesn't manage to get a punish off it though.
But isn't that like the first DP you've seen in this match? He's really conservative with him.
Yeah, there were more DPs in the timer.
Oh yeah, that's active as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about this sort of like Viking supers because they don't look really reading too much, even if they get blocked. Like,
Yeah,
sure, you get the guard break, but the
yeah,
situation after isn't the best. So,
I agree. Maybe
personally,
like sorry, continue.
no, no, I was just gonna say that personally, I put the meter to do some sort of mix-up once I manage to get in.
Yeah, I think like keeping it to even just have the threat of a Yozansen conversion might
Yeah,
be
or
better
even
off.
just having the threat of like the super itself, because
Yeah,
again, if I cannot 50 meter, you are forced to play a different way.
yeah, yeah. You cannot do charge sun edge.
Yeah, you can do. You might be able to even punch like regular, yeah, regular fireball when on the read.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, really good round from Alm, and we're heading into the second game at the moment.
Yeah, very clean.
The Mario actually catching Standifer. Really nice throws to punish fireball, I believe.
Nice conversion off of the safe jump as well.
Yeah, now you just get to get the super. Probably gonna go into another safe jump plus roll break.
Yeah, will be a good idea. Of course, you do have to be aware of the DP RC. Often has to go for it though. Nice throw.
Yeah, and then just to get a hit from the meteor tatami.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that mix up is pretty hard to see or cross up.
Yeah, it's going under 6 managing to set up their pressure right away. But a real nice back dash into a throw from
Mm-hmm.
again, interesting to see that they opt to like back off from their pressure, like to stay safe.
What the hell was that combo?
Yeah, real nice conversion. In
Yeah,
general,
that
I
was
feel like against Viking, you want to set up your pressure and like keep it as much as possible. As a lot of the time, like he is better in neutral. Nice pass it to like block the super.
yeah.
But yeah, the game seems to be pretty. Yeah.
Man, these Gecko's really on point with these throws.
Yeah. And yeah, just to even up the score with 1-1 at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Also, did not see any gun supers, I believe, in the last match.
I mean, I think they had one against the Fireball, which
Oh yeah,
I managed to PRC to stay safe right at the end.
yeah. I think that was a pretty good call though. Yeah, of course he did have meter PRC, but
Yeah, but at the same time, you end up trading meter, which isn't the worst idea. Especially since Standifer is such an issue for you in neutral specifically.
well, that 2H counter hit could have been big.
Yeah. Nice air
air.
throw from Alm.
Yeah, crazy good.
Nice press slash challenge. The side switch continues the pressure. Yeah. Oh. They've been going for Yozansen a bit too much, probably. Mixing up a bit with the lows would be a better idea.
Yeah, if you don't have meter, I mean that's that's something you just have to accept that happens sometimes.
Yeah. Nice to punish the JS, I believe that was coming out.
Yeah, it might have also actually been gun super.
Does that not have invulnerability?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Actually,
Speaking of DPs, they seem to be coming out quite more often this time around.
yeah, they do. Yeah. I feel like you gotta feel it out a little bit sometimes. You know, you could either just start representing DP a lot and see how they react, but you could also abuse the fact that they don't feel it coming because you don't use it that much.
Yeah, it's like mind games. Like generally, I think it's best to represent a lot of options at the start of the set, and then like slowly use them less and less, or like mix them up as they go. Because, like, if you show that you're willing to DP at certain cards, they have to change up their pressure. If you show that you're willing to like reversal super occasionally, they have to be more careful like when you have meters. So representing that sort of options at the start of the set can be really strong.
This is not looking good for Gecko right now. On a sliver of health.
Arm seems to be able to control like the space in this matchup really well and not really let Python get going.
It seems like he has. Like, it does kind of seem like he has a lot of matchup experience against Viking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're heading into our potentially last game of the set.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see it being taken to Game 5, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's the dream for all of them, honestly.
Uh-huh.
The games have been pretty fun to watch, so the more the merrier, I say.
For sure.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Careful round start option. Oh,
Another DP.
He's really pulling him out right now. Do it again. Oh, shame.
Really nice conversion. Not really sure how I feel about that burst because, like, personally, I just keep it for the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have that big of a life lead, like, it's
Yeah.
very unlikely that you're gonna be able to make it back.
That is true. Yeah, it can be very risky to try and do a hero burst. But at this, yeah, I don't know.
In general, like, if you're low on health comparatively and you have burst, it's better to just keep it and try to force your opponent to burst instead.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you lose the round but have the burst advantage, it can be pretty big.
Yeah, like relatively speaking, you have an advantage in the next round.
Yeah. And that was interesting to see the DP actually clash with the H Kabaya.
Mm-hmm. Nice block in the overhead.
Yeah, a really sneaky JP.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that would have comboed actually, but it looked pretty funny. Oh?
Ooh. Yeah, trying to bait the burst.
Mm-hmm.
Nice far slash.
Not giving it though, yeah. Can he run it back? Let's see.
Yeah,
Nice
trying
DP.
to be safe from DPs.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Nice
that
parry.
was big! Oh, no!
Oh no, I think
What a
Gecko
shame.
could have like converted the combo with RC to get the kill because he did have meter. That's
That's a shame.
unfortunate.
That's a shame, but it was a really sick parry, I'll give him that.
Yeah. Like a lot of the time, if you know that you're close to winning the set, if you manage to like get the RC, and if you're not sure if you had meter, you can just like press RC. Like
That's true.
worst
That's
case
true.
scenario, it
Nothing
doesn't come
happens.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. Well, really, really well played from both players. You know, Gecko made it really far into the tournament.
Yeah, really great showing from both players.
Yeah.
Again, same thing applies. Like, would love to see Gecko more play.
Mm-hmm.
Always, like, as much as I dislike playing against Spike, and like watching people play that character is really fun.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. All right, now we're Alm's staying in the seat right now and up
Yeah.
against the Ram.
Ram player,
Yeah.
who actually will have to go through all the Kai players if they want to go to like
Will they?
winners finals.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, consider this a warm-up match then.
They're playing against Alm now, and then we'll have to go against Roar next.
Great throw.
Nice
block.
DP bait.
Yeah. Actually, from my Ram days, I did not like fighting against Kai, but I didn't make it too far in terms of skill level, so it might be, you know, like.
Yeah, and I feel specifically against Alm, maybe like doing the first Rekka is more effective because we've seen in his games that he is more willing to go into like DPs in general.
Yep. Great reaction on the throw as well. Ooh, yeah, that's done.
Yeah, I think that went under the far slash as well. It was the start of the far slash.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's usually what drums like to do after throwing the sword. They just go into the far slash,
That's
into the
true.
second sword toss.
Yeah, you really got to be aware playing against like Kai, but also Soul.
Oh
you know.
no.
Shame.
The sword like hitting the top of the dragon install activation was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah,
Worked out in the end.
it's even worse on Testament. Like if Testament stands up, Eno can just hit HCL just like that.
Like Geo had the opposite though. Like had the issue against Geo that it just whiffed on her
Really?
standing because Geo is too low to the ground,
That's funny.
so the HCL would just whiff.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
they
guess
fixed it like recently, I believe, or
Yeah,
the patch before
actually-
this one.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it's actually quite normal for HCL to just hit standing. Yeah.
Yeah, because it whiffs quite a bit like against dashing opponents.
Oh, that was a crazy conversion.
Yeah, nice conversion. Sadly, it's not gonna be enough to kill because of the scaling.
Nope. Now gonna have to play neutral against Kai with, yeah, you gotta expect the
50 meter.
RC. Yep.
Oh, drops the combo. Oh, manages to get the 6p.
Great 6p, yeah.
And I'd like to correct you, if guy has 50 meters, you can't play neutral.
That's fair.
It's not neutral that you're playing.
No, that's true. You're playing. What are you playing?
You're just playing blocking low. That's what you're playing.
That's true. You're playing a losing game.
Oh, tries to beat out the flip kick, but slightly too late.
That's backdash.
Again, nice dash up throw.
He's aware of it. The DP baits.
Again, like at this point, if Kai has 50 meter, I wouldn't like try to bait the DP, because even if he DPs, like they can just RC to stay safe.
That's true. It's a real shame.
Nice jump back.
Yeah, it was really good. But you know, Ram's pressure has a lot of just gaps in the pressure that you cannot do anything about, right? Like a close slash 6H is, I think, like a 1 frame gap.
I'm pretty sure you can actually like backdash 6H after close slash and
Really?
like throw, yeah.
Oh.
But it's risky to do, because if they delay it slightly, you're pretty much...
That's true.
You're not in the best
No.
position. You don't want to get hit by like 6H raw. It's
Yeah.
one of our best like scaling combo starters.
Yeah, it's not an RPS you wanna try and win.
But hey, sometimes you're forced to do it. It's
That's
like,
true.
you know, against Happy Chaos, when you want sometimes occasionally to like backdash the charged stunnage, the charged steady aim, just to represent the option.
I did not know you could do that. That's
You
pretty cool.
can. If they go automatically into the guard break shot, you can backdash it. If they delay it a bit, you can't. But yeah.
I see. Yeah, I also think you wanna like. I feel like a lot of chaos players will actually delay just to get the clean hit.
No, I mean, you can backdash automatically against a clean hit.
I see.
And yeah, you basically force the Happy Chaos player to delay the shot, and then you can start mashing on it, because they delay to catch the backdash.
I see. The little stun dipper to close it out.
Yeah. That was also a really nice like air throw that Alm did earlier.
Yeah, I feel like Alm was really having fun right now just to choose DP on round start.
I mean, I think it worked out, so
It did.
can't blame the man. Nice 6-bit to like stop Ram's approach. Ooh. Unfortunately, the 2H is a bit too far to hit.
Yeah. And that combo is from second Rekka. Nice flip neutral again. Luckily Kai doesn't have 50 meters, so you can actually play.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, this should be it.
It should be it, yeah. It does so much damage to super. Oh, that's not it.
Actually not.
I'm sorry to say, chat.
I'm more used to being surprised how much damage Ram does than when she doesn't do damage.
Yeah. Great way to make it burst safe.
Yeah. But like Ram didn't have burst as well, so still.
That's true, yeah.
It's
I
a
guess
really
like,
good route to do for like...
true.
Speaking of like fixing bad habits and stuff, like it's better to just have autopilot in those things that are burst safe. If the damage difference isn't that big, like you'll be better off.
Also, remind me real quick, what's the score again?
I think it's 2-0 at the moment.
2-0, okay.
I'll double check this just to be sure, but I think it's 2-0.
Yeah, alright. We might not be...
Yeah, it's 2-0.
Alright, cool. We might not be done with the chimeras just yet then.
Yeah, we might see another Chimera in the finals, losers finals. And I think both of the players have faced each other, unless Senkich has played both of them.
Oh, I do think that there's definitely one Kai player that has played both other Kai players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really remember which one, but oh wait, yeah, there's the normal color, denim, and pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Denim and Pink played each other for sure.
Yeah.
And then I think Pink and normal Kara played as well, so...
I see. Oh!
Nice to get to... Yeah, so it's nice interruption on the flip kick.
Doesn't bomb unfortunately. You get punished, yeah.
That's like another nice thing that they added. Oh, really good bait on the YSC.
Yeah, great bait.
Kind of managed to get the round. Again, that's like I really find the light counter things that they added this patch really fun to mess around with because it opened up quite a few new rounds that before weren't possible.
For sure. Also, it's made like kind of just checking someone with like a 2k a lot more viable because usually on counter hit 2k it comes into itself.
Yeah, you can usually confirm it way easier into a hard knockdown.
Oh, something went
Oh,
wrong.
yeah. No, that was gonna kill.
It was gonna kill, wasn't it?
Yeah, that
I
was
see.
gonna kill because, yeah.
Yeah, I see. All right, well then with that, Alm takes it 3-0, I suppose. Or like, do we
Yeah.
call it actually? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3-0 for Alm.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, we're not done with the chimeras yet.
We're gonna see one final chimera for the day. And it's gonna be Alm against. 1 second, I need to double check the name.
Bazov, I think?
Roar against Roar.
Yeah.
I think the name is Roar because that's usually how it works.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, the thing before is like the team they're in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to face off Dokunu, the cracked Leo.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, I mean, the Dokunu has played a lot of Kais, I think, in this tournament, so whoever wins this might have like a rematch against him.
Yeah, that might be. Starting off really strong for Alm though.
Yeah, for sure. Careful after the wall break though, we see this classic Kai neutral again. Just feeling each other out with some stun edges.
Ooh,
And a stun
nice.
Raw stun dipper into DP bait. I love seeing this.
That's quite a bit of damage.
Yeah. No way. Oh.
Nice burst bait. That was
Yeah.
insane.
Oh, it doesn't bomb though.
And then tap dust to get the round.
That's a good option. Uh-oh. Doesn't get much out of the punish though. Oh. I gotta say, chimeras, you know, I've been converted. Chimeras are definitely one of the more fun mirrors to watch.
I think one of my favorite mirror matches I've seen was Kurokic against Bumano in one of the Assault Mine tournaments a while back.
Which character did they play?
Potemkin.
Oh, I
It was
see.
a pod mirror.
Yeah, the pod mirror is pretty funny.
Yeah, between arguably the two best pod players in the world. And not in the world, but in the EMEA region.
Yeah, I see. Great option to just stun dipper under the fireball again.
Yeah. Well, if it doesn't hit once, just do it again.
Just do it again, exactly. You just gotta do stun dipper again and again until it hits. That's how RPS works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have the minter, that's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. And it worked that time again.
Yeah, even if you don't have minter. But I guess that was more of a call out on the fireball, so yeah.
That's true. Also, great backdash into back throw there.
Yeah.
Look at the
Patience from both players.
patience of these, yeah.
I feel like doing charge stunnage can be really tricky in this matchup just because of stun dipper. Because a lot of characters can just dash and punish it like the startup on reaction.
Yeah. You can really see that they're very familiar with like each other's tools and how to play against them.
I mean, they do have the same tools,
That's true. That is true.
so that makes sense.
Yeah, but it is a bit different, like using tools and playing against them. It does help, certainly. Oh no! Combo into DI. Sees.
It's probably. Oh no! Drops the 6-8 at the end,
Oh, but
but manages to chip out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and taking the first game in a really close game.
Yeah, and I think that's the first win we've seen with DI this tournament, I believe.
Yeah. But again, like in the mirror, it feels like you can clearly notice the advantage because your fireballs are better. You are way safer on block as well. So if you get the opportunity, I feel like it's a matchup that you don't mind going into DI.
Yeah, I agree. But I just love seeing it in general. You know, it's a funny move.
Yeah, so in like the previous game, DI was really hyped to watch.
Yeah, for sure. I think my favorite one is in Plus R. Like Soul, it's just crazy how he plays in DI.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Plus I personally. Mainly played aside myself before Strive.
Yeah, I see. I'll send you like after this. I'll send you a match of Plus R with a crazy Soul. Really funny.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Oh, great.
Oh,
baby.
another DP. Again,
First
trying to bait burst way too much.
Uh-huh.
This
Oh,
time,
but it
manages to get it.
I feel like that might have been accidental, but it works out.
Yeah, sometimes like you get crossed up when it works for you, and sometimes it doesn't. Nice 6-3 challenge.
Great, yeah.
Now it's a really hard situation for Arm to get out. Yeah, not having too much out, being stuck in the corner. Nice 2S round start.
Yeah.
Dash up DP to punish. Dash up throw to punish the DP.
Yep.
Again, it seems like the speed of the match has like been increased a bit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was about to say going back to kind neutral and you know looking to get.
I feel like at some point it's similar to 2-pots, round start doing 2P, clashing constantly and like just continue doing 2P. It's like an unwritten rule that if you clash something you have to repeat it over and over until someone gives up.
Yeah, or someone gets meter and they just cancel into super.
Yeah. Oh, are we gonna see a second win with Dragon Install?
That would be cool. It does really give you an advantage in neutral.
Oh, interesting.
Just make a DP, I suppose.
Yeah, like you can see, you can't press fireballs if you're not in Dragon Install.
Yeah, but Stun Dipper still messes you up.
And look at the chip damage.
Very aware of the Stun Dipper
Ooh,
there.
nice.
Ooh, nice. Well done.
And then the DP for style point at the end.
Oh no.
Okay, I feel like that's intentional because you actually saw them do press down during the DP, so I'm not sure what sort of option they were looking for.
Tried to interrupt, got countered instead twice, in fact. Not looking good for Alm right now.
It's still a really nice jump back JS to catch the Stun Dipper. Ooh, it's a bit too slow.
Yeah.
Ends up trading, but still, unfortunately, not enough health to continue the round. We're managing to even it out at 1-1.
Alright. I sure hope Dokkan is able to kind of get himself a bit of a warm-up, because I remember last time that... Oh my god. I gotta focus on this neutral.
Yeah, dash up throw, another really strong tool for Kai. And there you go, the mentality of like, if someone DPs, you just DP back.
True. Yeah, you can really see it working.
I mean, it doesn't work, but it's just your brain saying to you, like,
You gotta do it.
do it. Yeah.
Do it back.
You have no choice.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, really clean round from Roar so far. Interesting to see 2D and 2S like beat each other. And then really nice throw from after this.
Great aerial stun to catch the approach.
Nice sandwich to go under the fireball, but then you just dash up throw. Why not?
Oh, max range stun dipper.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Now they have made it to convert. I don't think that should be enough to kill,
Yeah,
but it will be close to it.
Yeah. We've seen this interaction so many times now, where they just spam stun dipper and then they spam stun edge and one of them stun dippers.
Yeah, and so far every Kai that went to DI has won the round, so
Let's go.
Looks like it might be the case this time as well because they have super to kill. Oh, actually,
It's the other one.
oh wait, yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Nice air throw to
nice
get
air
to the
throw.
round though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, DI not working out in this case.
Yeah. Still, games have been really close so far.
For sure. Yeah. I saw like a couple of matches that Backpack did against another Gold Lewis, and they did it in tournament, and they had like conditions on the rounds. Like one round was Behemoth Typhoon only. It was really funny to watch.
The little character that's like really fun to watch as well to me.
Yeah, I agree.
That was much fun to play against, but again, especially after the drone changes they got.
Yeah.
Nice 5p anti-air into full conversion.
Yeah, that was very like calm and calculated to just react with 5p on the round start. Yeah, you can see it coming now.
Ooh, goes for a fully charged dust. Nice conversion.
Yeah,
Drops the end of it, but yeah. Nice awareness because you can only get that combo off like if the enemy is in shock state. Otherwise you can't combo after the TP.
I see. Alright, back to Kai neutral. What are they gonna do? Oh no! There's no way.
I expect to see like both guys just running at each other taking a throw.
Yeah, true.
Oh, nice.
No. Oh!
You can see how I'm actually playing around the stand if we're not committing to too many like high risk options or like anything that would be beaten out, just jumping in neutral.
Yeah. Man, goes from wait and 5p round start to just immediate DP. You really cannot know what goes on in the Kai player's head.
Yeah. I feel like that's been like the main issue that's been holding on back quite a bit, is just doing random DPs in neutral and on round start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to be a bit more careful with it. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a proper punish,
Yeah, that's
but still in a really good position for this round.
this is great. Nice thunder there.
Nice.
Was this match point for someone?
I think this might be... One second, I'll check.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, it's match point for Roar.
I see. Well, he's doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, managing to have the life weight. And again, managing to snipe Alma out of air fireballs as well.
Oh, block's been
A bit too far to get the stun dipper punish.
Yeah.
Dash up throw, still reliable option. Manages to get a counter hit into the super. Puts himself in a really good position to get this game.
Yeah, almost fighting back. Force a throw clash.
Oh, nice stun dipper.
It was a risky food arc. Yeah, great stun dipper again.
Ooh, dash up throw. Now you have to be a bit careful of the DP. Oh.
Good match to stay safe.
Yeah, nice check.
Just needs one. I'm pretty sure.
Why? Why would you burst? You could just punish the don't block. Oh, a bit of a mess up from Mom. You wouldn't want to lose like this.
Just a little bit more. Oh, block the gold burst.
That was a dash up throw.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, it works out at the end. But still, that was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that makes it 2-2, I believe.
Yeah, it's 2-2 now.
All
It does happen sometimes when you like know you're gonna win and then you just burst for no reason.
Yeah.
Like you just panic and burst.
Mm-hmm.
But they managed to close out the round, so they're still in there, going for the final game of the set.
Yep.
We're getting maximum amount of chimeras as we can, the maximum duration.
Uh-huh. I'm still hoping for like a double round start, stun dipper or a DP. That'd be funny.
I think we might be getting a different music as well.
It looks like it.
Different song.
I hope this is Holy Order. That'll be very fitting.
It really would.
Uh-huh.
We are currently in losers finals.
Mankind knew that they
Someone asked in chat how far we are in.
I see. All riding on this one match.
Yeah, again, you really want to cut out the stand dippers when you don't have meter, because the risk reward just isn't in your favor. Unless you like doing it on reaction to a fireball to go under it.
Very careful again. Caught the stun dipper.
Yeah, it might be like a hurt box thing,
Yeah,
depending on when it hits.
Oh, great
Oh,
block with the
nice
burst.
burst.
He accidentally
Unfortunately, gets the side switch. The combo would have killed there. Manages to get it to the not a punish, but
That's so ballsy.
yeah,
So ballsy to do DP there.
yeah. We've seen that Alm is willing to DP every time someone else DPs. That's been a continuous phenomenon occurring in the set.
Great 6P.
Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes you just kind of gotta respect it. You know, if you jump over stun edge, sometimes you just gotta respect the anti-air.
yeah. Really nice jump back KS to catch like some sort of button.
Oh, we're back. Look at that range.
Yeah, you really want to hesitate like throwing fireballs in the mirror probably. Or at the same time you can start throwing off fireballs and then just stop and wait for people to stand dipper.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this should be it. Really good set to finish off the loser side.
Great set, great set.
Yeah. Now we're heading off to grand finals.
Alright.
Curious to see if Roar will be able to reset the bracket and take the win, or if the Leo player will be able to just win straight up.
It was Roar that one, correct?
Yeah, Roar won.
Yeah, actually.
So we're gonna have the run back from winners finals.
Yeah, exactly. What I was about to say. It's Dokkan who sent him into the loser bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying before, like last time, it seemed like the person that won winners finals was really kind of, you know, not warmed up anymore after doing losers finals and semifinals. So I'm curious to see how this match will go. Like, we actually might see Roar get the run back.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, like being in winner's side is such a big advantage.
It is,
because especially if the two players are like relatively equal skill, it's really hard to get two sets in a row, like
That's
against
true.
someone.
Yeah. Also gives your opponent, of course, more time to adjust to your playstyle.
Yeah, it definitely does. While we have a bit of like downtime, I'd like to remind people that this event is Striving for Progress. We do it every Sunday. It's made for intermediate and beginner players up to 1900 ELO rating on the rating update website. We do another open bracket event on Tuesdays, so if you're interested in joining any of them, feel free to join the Discord server. It's a really nice community that like basically focuses on getting better together. There's a lot of like really strong players willing to help out people of any level, regardless of what sort of questions you might have. So if you're interested in a fighting game community that you might want to join and participate in the events that we hold, please press !Discord to get the link for the server.
Yeah, for sure. I would recommend. It's a really nice community.
And looks like we're almost ready to start with the set.
Alright. I'm actually curious if like the player one advantage is as significant in Strive as it is in Tekken, right? In Tekken, from what I've heard, it's like for a lot of people, their player two side is really bad.
I mean, it's definitely a thing. Personally, for me, my super inputs on player two aren't the best. But since the general inputs of the game aren't that difficult, there's mostly just quarter circles, like half circles and then the super motion, it's not that bad.
This looks like a bad start for Roar.
Yeah, manages doesn't fall for the first burst bait and then delays the burst to catch the second burst bait, which was pretty smart.
Yeah. Burst back. Yeah, gotta look out for that 6p. Oh, the long wait on the DP.
Yeah, that's something that Dakuna really likes to do, but hasn't been doing in this tournament. Is just delaying DP to frame trap after a block string.
A really ballsy move there to back throw as Leo runs up right on your wake up. I gotta be careful with that.
Oh, and then goes into the command grab to get the round.
Yeah, like as I said, it's relatively slow, but you know, with him presenting so many options, it's difficult to react.
Yeah, it's hard. Nice 2S into the stand dipper conversion, manages to get the corner, but immediately gives up the pressure to stay somewhat safe, then goes in for the throw. Again, you can see the FD being really strong against the top dash because it pushes Sky out of the range. This time it manages to bait the DP.
I can't believe you can just do a charge stun in a combo.
Oh,
Just
probably right the
barely
lightning with a field. Oh, another DP.
I feel like that would be a great submission for Willy Kill.
Yeah. Yeah, and really nice with punishing with like just 5k. Like since the move moves him forward, like it can be a really good tool in neutral.
True.
Oh, nice.
From the guard points.
Yeah. Oh, that was far slash that anti-aired, I believe.
Really? It wasn't 6p?
Yeah. No, it wasn't 6p.
Okay. Got meter to make it safe. With the throw.
Yeah, nice experience with getting to. I think. Oh, yeah. I would think that they would decide to keep the corner.
Yeah, to just reset
Set
the
up
combo.
some sort of vacuum and like get the final hit, but again. Really nice 2S into stand dipper to get the round, probably.
Indeed.
Yeah. Another thing like to note with this current patch, like they made the OS to the way more punishable, so a lot of the time you can get the close slash punish of it now. Where
Right.
before it was only -5 and only some characters could punish it like easily at most ranges. Because we saw that Roar did a dash up throw punish on it instead of like he could have gotten way more out of it basically.
I see.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice job keeping the space from Leo. You want to keep him out, of course.
Yeah, and 2S seems to be really good against the guard stance as well, since it's really far-reaching low.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like the general 2S 2S buffs are really working well against guard points.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, another burst bait.
Yeah, but he burst him back in the corner.
Oh, DP bait, sorry.
Getting a combo off of it. Resets.
This time opting to keep the corner.
Yeah, it just DPs out. I don't have burst anymore to stop this.
Yeah. Yokono seems to really like doing offensive bursts to keep people in the corner rather than like defensive ones.
I can see that with Leo having like a relatively big health pool for the kind of character that he is.
But Troy being really like really dominant this few games. Outside of the first round that Yokono managed to pick up, he's been on the defending side ever since.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he will have to crawl his way back from loser side though, so I'm curious to see if he can keep it up. Nice bait.
Oh, actually, unfortunately, it doesn't get the punish though.
Oh.
Yeah, he just got chipped out at that point.
Actually, remind me, was it the case that FD doesn't negate all chip damage? That's correct, right?
No, FD negates all chip damage. If you
Really?
FD, you won't get chipped.
Oh, I thought I saw someone get chipped out through FD with Gold Loose's minigun.
That's if you don't have FD, the animation still show. If you don't have meter, the animation still shows, but you don't.
Mm,
You will get chipped if you don't have meter.
I
But
see.
like if you press the buttons while not having meter, the animation is still showing. So maybe that was the case.
I see. That might have been it. Yeah.
But yeah, really nice 2 games so far from Roar.
Mm-hmm.
Going to 0 already. On
Yep.
their way to reset the bracket.
Yeah, just needs one more match, and then we'll have a clean set and a fresh set.
Yeah, but we've seen Dokuno come back from like a 2-0 before as well. Or maybe it was like 2-1, but they won the first game, so
Mm-hmm.
they can adapt quite effectively, so it would be interesting to see what happens
Yeah.
next.
I think wasn't that against a Ram or against Gecko maybe?
I'm not too sure, I just remember it
Yeah.
happening earlier this tournament.
That's true. Yeah, I remember as well. Oh, nice throw bait. Immediately gets burst off the table.
Again,
Nice
I
throw.
think Roar seems to be relying too much on stand dipper to get in, especially when they don't have the meter.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't been punished for it quite as much as he might have, so
Yeah.
so
When you see a big blood punish at some point. Also, like the stun dipper clearly loses to fireball as well.
yeah. It might be able to clip like the start of a rage fireball, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Actually,
Nice TP from Dokuno.
Mm-hmm.
Has to pierce it to stay safe.
Yeah, but good choice not to press a button. Knows that the opponent can RC back.
And then dash up throw to end the round. And right at the moment, 1 round away from resetting the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Nice 6p against 5k.
Oh,
Actually manages to get a combo into the charge test.
yeah. But now you're on the blender. Nice
Ouch.
backdash throw. This man's on
I think
something.
Dokuno was expecting to get the cross up over there, but maybe it was too far away.
These new Kyle routes look so fun. Where you just RC and just immediate charge 5D.
Dash up throw into the OTJ, resetting the bracket.
Yeah, that's it. We get a clean set.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Alright, we're looking pretty convincing right now. We'll see if Dokuno can bring it back.
Yeah.
Just a new first of 3 for both players.
It might be the fact that they've been not playing much and Roar had to go like off their worm essentially, so that might be the issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say like maybe even like if you're waiting, maybe play some Tower Masters or something. I don't know, to kind of make sure that you're not too.
That's not the best thing you can do because like a lot of tower matches can really tilt you.
That is true. Yeah. Also, like, Tower Masters of course be pretty different from tournament matches, so you might
Yeah.
suddenly pick up some bad habits.
Another really nice bait from Roar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Leo winning the fireball game over here.
Yeah, you can see that Leo's fireball tend to beat out Kai's because they are multi-hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great DP there. Immediately gets the burst off.
Yeah, that DP, that burst was pretty smart because that stops Leo from getting his back-turn pressure on.
Yep. Yeah. Also, you're sure that he cannot, without meter, of course, he cannot bait it.
Yeah. Thrown into the corner, into the super, probably kills? No, it doesn't.
Certainly close
Yeah.
calls.
Opts to go for the round through to get the round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice
Peek
DP.
anyways. Yeah.
Into shimmy and then just throw in anyway.
Nice 2S there.
I think Kai after 6k is pretty fast, so you have to be careful when what you press.
Mm. No, charged.
Yes, the stand dipper catching the block stance.
Mm-hmm.
Direct Cloud to get the wall break.
Yeah, coming back into neutral. But it's
Oh.
neutral against the over 2 bars.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised Dokuna didn't up to like RC after the run through it to continue the combo. But it's not that bad because he managed to get the burst, so most likely the Roar won't have burst ready for this round. Nice catch on the close slash into dash cancel.
Yep. Oh, no RC to cancel.
Yeah.
It didn't get punished again, like not really punished.
I think that was supposed to be a burst bait as well.
I see. Yeah, it kind of looked like a Nago pickup there with that far slash.
Nice 6p. Doesn't get the cross up to set up the backturn pressure. Goes for a sneaky charge dust.
Yeah. And these backdashes on wake up are really working out for Roar.
Yeah, just dash up throw to close the game. And Rory winning 4 games in a row now.
Yeah, that's makes it, well, you know, after the reset it makes it 1-0, I suppose.
Yeah, 1-0.
Yep. Yeah, we're looking pretty convincing right now. But I do believe in Dokunu's ability to do the run back. It certainly wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely someone that you don't want to count out.
Maybe we're seeing some music change.
Maybe.
Alright, immediate burst again. Good jump in.
Forced out the burst quite early.
Good DP. Gets a calm off of it as well. And some Oki.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Leo can get like HDP after 5k, 6k, so it's interesting to see Dokuna not go for it. Nice stun dipper RC to get the round.
Very clean. Oh,
nice dash up to spit out the throw.
Yeah, that was just barely in time. We're on the back foot now.
Yeah.
Let's see that mix.
The same side, that's so tricky.
Yeah, because of the FD, right?
No, you can just like, depending on when you dash with Leo, I'm pretty sure you can either cross up or stay the same side.
Really? Yeah, that was tricky. I was sure it was going to cross up.
Yeah. Because I didn't block anything before the hit, like the backturn K worked, so the FD didn't do anything.
And the Kaiser 2S really doing work in this matchup.
Yeah. Could be going over the stun dipper again.
Oh,
nice DP from Roar. Dash up throw.
No, not quite in the mixer yet.
Yeah, and this should be the game.
Yeah, that's it.
Dokuna getting on board. 1-1 for this set, I believe, right?
Yep, that's right. I'm pretty sure at least.
Yeah, should be 1-1.
Yeah, are they going to bring it back again? You know, curious to see.
It's all the Leo theme.
Is it?
Hellfire helping out the Leo player.
That's
remember all the trauma from his war experiences. Chilling the anger and making them play way better.
The secret weapon of Leo players.
It's actually a pretty depressing song if you listen to the words.
Yeah, I've heard. I've actually consciously chosen not to listen to the lyrics yet.
Okay, that's fair.
filling out with 6Ps. Nice throw.
Yeah. High tick throws are really hard to deal with. Because he does move pretty fast, so yeah.
It is, yeah.
Another stun dipper. Doesn't Darcy,
Yeah.
but he does now, so it's a bit irrelevant. Still could have confirmed from the first stun dipper.
Yeah. Still clean round.
Yeah, for sure. Took 5k with managing to the round start. Managing to get the throw into the charge stun edge, dash up throw gets tagged. Again, you can see Roar playing pretty like safely, not really extending too much on pressure.
Yeah, really keeping his range, using that 2S to beat the Pokemon.
He tries to go for a sneaky overhead, but like makes it a bit too high in the air, so it whiffs.
Also, that's a burst there.
Yeah. Not the best situation you want to be in if you're Dokuna, because yeah,
Yeah, now
tries
it,
to bait the burst.
yeah,
Really like the 2D and wake up. It's a good option if you think that the enemy is gonna throw you, because it leaves Leo airborne.
plus on block, yeah. Any single, probably any single hit would probably get you out of the match here.
Yeah, if Dokuna manages to get this round, he's in a good spot for the next one, because
That's big.
Roar,
What a shame. What a shame. Yeah.
Roar wasn't gonna be able to build up the meter by at least the end of the round. Maybe they wouldn't get it at all if it went really fast. But now, 2-1 for Roar, heading into potentially set point.
It'll be an impressive comeback from either player, of course. We're being put in losers bracket by Dokunu. But then, of course, Dokunu would need a run back right now, after Roar has reset the bracket.
So we're heading into our potentially last game of the day. Personally, I'd like it to go to game 5, honestly.
I agree. I think it'll be a very cinematic finale.
Oh, nice backdash to counter the throw.
Oh, just barely crossed up.
Yeah, that fireball can be hard to jump over because it's like really slow, and if you're too far away, your ID won't go over it at all.
Yeah, good bait there.
So I think usually doing super jump ID is better. But yeah, Leo can just take it with like a J8 of his own, so it's really tricky to deal with.
Yeah. Getting to the great spacing from Rory here, using that 2S to, outspace Leo here.
Yeah, and they should be able to finish out the round. And draw is officially at set point.
Yeah, this might be it for the finale.
Yeah.
But Dokunu is not giving up.
Yeah, you definitely can't count this man down.
No, definitely.
And this one out. It's getting pretty late, sorry about that.
No worries. Great blocking the stun dipper there.
Yeah, manages to get the wall break. Now needs one more hit to finish the round.
Yeah, but we do see Aurora with the burst here. Could still represent it if he wants to be a hero.
I'm actually curious, would like just raw DP beat out stun dipper?
Oh, I think it might. I don't know.
Ooh.
Not too sure about the frame data. Oh yeah, he got a burst there. Air throw, nice.
Nice, and not gonna manage to pick up.
Burst, yeah. You need one hit. Oh, great back there.
Yeah, a bit like ambitious to go for a dash up throw from that far.
Yeah, Dokunu could still reset the game here.
Nice 6H counter it. Gonna be able to get a full conversion into wall break. 50% half as well, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, gonna really claw back from this one.
Nice to go for a sneaky FIC into low. Really nice to be counter it.
We'll drop the combo.
Yeah, it drops the combo. So one more interaction and this might be it for Dokunu. Still, Leah just needs one hit, and then once you're in the blender, good luck
Yeah.
getting out.
Yeah, definitely don't count him out indeed. Uh-oh. Gonna burst somewhere. Shame.
Yeah,
Shame.
I think at this point you might as well like try to burst, even if you get baited. Like that's your only option.
Mm-hmm.
Still, really good showing for both players today.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Roar for winning this event.
Mm-hmm. Really
And
impressive after, having been to loser's bracket and then clawing his way out of it with a double set.
yeah, for sure. Thanks everyone for participating as well. It was a lot of fun to commentate,
Yep.
and hopefully fun to watch as well.
I agree. Yeah,
For every
it was fun commentating, and yeah, I hope everyone had a good time. The players, the spectators, and hope to see you all next week as well.
Yeah. Before we head off, I just want to like remind everyone again of the weeklies that we run at the EMEA FGC server. We got Striving for Progress every Sunday, which is our intermediate beginner bracket, and the cap is 1900 ELO on the rating update website. Every Tuesday we have an open bracket that also is a qualifier for Wanted every week. So if you're interested in getting a chance on playing on Wanted, you might want to do that. And yeah, if you're interested to find the FGC community and are looking for someone to play with, feel free to join the Discord server. A lot of really helpful people in the server willing to help whenever. And that's about it, honestly. If you have anything to add, please go ahead. Maybe if you want to plug some sort of social media or something.
Oh, me? Definitely not.
Yeah.
I'm not really on social media, but thanks for the opportunity, anyways.
Okay, then I think we are mostly done for today. Thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully have a good evening.
Yeah, hope to see you all next week. Good night.
Yeah, sure.